All right, welcome everybody. It's been a little while. If you're just watching this on the YouTube list after the fact, this won't be an issue. But in real world time, we actually haven't played a session of this Civ4 Mansa Musa game in over a month because after I did the last part, my computer had a hard drive failure and then it had to go into the repair shop. But the good news is we're able to recover the save game file. So we can now continue this. It's just been like a month in real world time since then. So we're going to load this up and I'm going to look around and hopefully we'll be able to continue from there. So I am going to need a minute here to remember what the heck I was doing. There we go. Turn on the grid view. Okay, so from what I remember, at the end of the last session, we were in the process of killing Kublai Khan, had knocked him down to four cities remaining. Yeah, that's it. And pretty much all our cities were just cranking units because like we're clearly getting closer to the end stages of this game. We're at 48% land area for domination. So the big thing is finish overrunning Kublai. Oh, he also has a city down here that we're gonna have to send units to get. I do remember that now. But like we were able to crank our way over to here to Bag of Wonders, which has a Bag of Wonders. Lighthouse, Colossus. Oh, the Colossus is nice. That'll be useful to have. Oh, and Notre Dame for the happiness. So tech-wise, we were just pushing. Yeah, he does not like us. We're still pleased with Kublai, which is kind of amazing. Text, that's what I was looking for. So yeah, we want to try to hit him if at all. We're going for rifling as fast as we can right now. Rifling, printing press, replaceable parts, rifling, because we already have gunpowder. We would like to hit him before he gets to rifles, but even if he doesn't, who the heck knows? Could you share the always worst save? Let's discuss after this stream is done. Perhaps. We'll see. I always have to keep dangling that in the background. It's like maybe someday he'll go back and play it. Maybe he'll play it someday. No, maybe if people are interested. All right, so mostly though, we're just, in the process of trying to finish off. So here's my big stack of slow movers. And then I've got some more two movers down here. Where's my Great General Medic? Here it is, over here. Sun Tzu was moving over to heal these units. And then we were trying to get the road connection into Bag of Wonders. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna try not to do as much microing of like my cities because we're kind of at a point where I don't need to do like crazy micro. I don't know if I'll be able to resist the urge to go in and fiddle with them, but like we're at the point in the time in the game where it's not as valuable. Okay, so we're gonna move here because from this tile we can heal, of course, the city tile and also this tile. Unfortunately, workers cannot get in range to put a road down that on this turn, but we'll have a road there next turn. Yeah, these are all my workers down here tossing down roads. There we go. Ah, here we go. And here's the defensive units coming along. I didn't really think that the AI would come and attack this city, but just in case, I do want to have some defenders. These are drafted muskets, of course. Let's get one. Oh, I thought that I had two promotions available there. Oh well. All right, so you can hang out there. You guys chill for right now, and we'll probably move you forward later on. And then I've got this random unit over here. Yeah, you just stay there to cover those workers for this turn. And you two, I want a road connection through the middle, through this area here. Similarly, you guys up here. All right, so you are full health. I know that all these slow movers are like ready to move. Yeah, so we're gonna have them start moving up towards this city here. And then we'll just use the time for a lot of these units to heal while the slow movers move up and bombard. I don't think we're going to be able to blitz through this, although it is on flat ground. We'll see. No, I think we want to, I mean, with the slow movers right here, we might as well take the time to knock out some of the defenses. And then from this city, we probably rush forward, because I doubt Turfan and New Sarai are as well defended. Like, we can move forward in like 1-2, move to here, and then we actually have a fork on both of these. We'll see how well they're defended. But yeah, like 2 turns to heal most of these units. All right, you 2 turns. We can use the promotion later. You need an extra turn. Heal. You are full health, so we'll keep you there. I wish I could snipe this longbow that's going to reinforce, but I don't think I can. All right, you can just hang out here with all the slow movers. Same. Wait, aren't you? Oh, you're not next to the Great General Medic, so you're slower to heal. Oh well. Take this and actually, you actually do heal. Units do heal a small amount even in enemy territory. This is our guy who's providing vision. Did we see anything else from there? No, I didn't think so, but it doesn't waste anything to move there. All right, you might as well move back on the medic tile because otherwise you're not going to heal. And you might as well move into the town where you'll heal slightly faster. All right, you can just chill in there. You might as well heal. I guess you might as well start moving forward. Oh, I was going to upgrade that, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. I was going to upgrade, but I can't because I don't have the road connection. I need a road to get resources in there to upgrade them, don't I? Or is it you can't upgrade in a city that's in resistance? I'm not sure. Anyway. We can drop this to 2 turns at the cost of our treasury. Why don't we just do 3 turns while saving money? Wait. Why can't you move to this tile there? Oh, because this is not in our territory, duh. All right, in that case, we'll move you up here, and then you can move through that territory next turn. All right, move you up. I guess we technically don't have the Great General, the medic protected, so we better cover that with a unit, just for safety's sake. Again, I don't really think the AI is going to go after that, but who the heck knows? Could be. All right, you need to go heal. We do have a medic unit in this city, so why don't you? So healing in there is probably the safest bet for right now. I'll reassess next turn. All right, so these guys I want to join together in the attack, but I can move them up when we get closer. There would also be the alternative of trying to go for this city down here, but I don't think that that's worthwhile. Anyway, Kublai, we can probably stop espionage on him now. 853. We can see his research, right? Yeah. We can see his research. He's researching gunpowder. And he's going to be dead before much else happens. So we'll just put it all on Bombardment now. Yeah, so I would like to have these guys go do something, but I don't like this is not enough to go take a city, so we'll just have them hang out here and join in this attack in like 2 turns. And one of the full health ones needs to stay there as a medic unit anyway. All right, so let's take a quick look at our cities. This one's just pumping cuirassiers. Don't want to draft that. I know a number of these cities have draft unhappiness. We could whip the bank, but again, it's whatever, it's fine. We're far enough away from rifles that it's not worthwhile to hold off to draft more of them. Probably should draft some of these cities though. Like, could also whip this cross. I'd rather probably whip than. Well, I can let that grow until the food box is filled up. Get to the choppa. Like some of these cities, I do think I might as well draft another round of muskets. It never hurts to have more. Except this is, of course, my heroic epic city, so I'm not going to draft out of here. This city just is waiting to whip cuirassiers because it has absolutely no production. Hot dog. I think we finished most of the infrastructure too, right? Like, well, aside from the banks, we've kind of finished most of the infrastructure. Cannot change civics. Okay, so we'd like to draft before we change civics. Before we swap back to like bureaucracy. Yeah, okay. So let's start at the top of the city list. This city I actually kind of want to keep growing onto tiles. So I'll skip that. Gambit, though, can easily draft. It's about to grow onto a cottage tile that it doesn't really need anyway. It's even working a specialist. Although it looks like we have good odds to get a prophet or an engineer here. I don't know. We'll figure out something to do with that. All right, so we got a musket. Where is this musket? Here? Okay. Just move up towards the front lines, I guess. So that was Gambit. We'll just regrow. There we go. This city I'd rather have with the crosshair than draft. This city, though, is a perfect draft target. It's about to grow onto unimproved tiles. Why don't you just hang out in there so we have another real defender in case we would get attacked there. I don't think it would be attractive to buy an army because we want money going into research. This is the heroic epic city, so definitely not here. I mean, I guess so. Hot dog's not doing all that much. Drafted off a good cottage tile, but whatever. See, we'd rather put our commerce towards research, so we don't really want to, like, sure, we make a lot of gold, but, like, rush buying an army, we'd rather keep pushing research, honestly. It's not a bad idea. There are some super late game situations where it is better to keep pushing research, or to buy an army because you don't need to research anything, but we would like to get to rifling as fast as possible. All right, Sydney, you just keep cranking these cuirassiers. 5 turns, that works for me. Somewhere. We should check to see if anyone's building Taj, and if so, if not, we can make a run at it. There is a way to see. The investigate city, or what is it? The city production. Where is it? Sabotage production. If the sabotage production is like super high, someone's building a wonder. Yeah, Anchor Watt's super high. I bet that's Taj. Pretty sure he's building Taj here, so I don't think it's worthwhile to make a run at it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's building Taj in one of his cities, so I don't think we're going to get it. By the way, thanks for subscribing, you guys. Oh, what's this? There's just a random spear out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Okay. Well, guess what, Musket? It's your lucky day. Because you are going to get a chance to fight this guy and earn a promotion. Only 7? Okay, never mind. If it's only 70%. What does Combat 1 do? 75? Wonder why this guy gets such good odds. Oh well. Well, that's why we have cuirassiers. Let's turn that into a 99.9% by giving him formation, which is a very good promotion. Okay, well that's one down. Now there's a random spear just sitting here. We probably have a shock cuirassier somewhere that can hit this guy. I have no idea why this unit's just hanging out here. So let's move the slow movers up first. I wish that this mace could actually hit the spear. That would be pretty funny, but no. We'll move here because it puts us closer to these other cities. All right. What's the best unit to hit? It's not going to be this guy, who's giving us very good visibility. Oh, hello. Some questionable unit tactics here from old Kublai Khan. I guess he really wanted this city back. Well, don't know if that's the unit you wanted to hit. I realize I'm attacking at the river penalty. Oh wait, no, I'm not attacking at the river penalty here. I thought for a second I was attacking across a river, but I'm not. Well, who wants some XP, boys? You're at 12. Get you to 13. Somehow that longbow did manage to get a hit off. You're at 3. We actually got flanking damage too. The catapult got a hit. Well, good for you, catapult. You got a hit in. How did that go? 36-11. Okay. 15.6 against 3.5. Oh well. Anyway, so we'll just have you guys heal. Yeah. So I do need to kill, I mean, I guess I don't have to kill this unit. In fact, it might be better to let this move somewhere else so it's not on the forest. It's not like it's going to capture anything. What kind of odds are we getting? 68, but that's with the sentry unit. So yeah, I mean, we don't have to fight this in the forest. Let it move somewhere else. It should take combat 1. Alright. Who's full health? You're full health. You're full health. I guess you can just move up onto the hill. There's no real reason to move somewhere else. Alright, can we upgrade these units now? Now that we've got a road connection. Yes, we can. Look at that. That's a Combat 3 Formation War Elephant. That's a good unit. This one's at 15 XP. It'll drop down to 10, but it's okay. So this elephant that I moved last turn will now move back to upgrade next turn. Unfortunately, it can't upgrade with no movement points. Alright, you can heal. Let's have you move into this city, which we're using as a staging ground. There's nothing coming out over here, right? There's a caravel, but caravels can't pillage fishing nets, so that's fine. All right, combat workers, you finish the road. This is our heroic epic city, right? Yeah. So you just move towards the front lines. And these workers, I don't know, just hang out and be ready for action down the road. Because once these cities come out of resistance, we might be able to do stuff for you. But for right now, you can just be ready to build roads. Make sure we have those road connections. It's nice when all your cities are just pumping out more of these horse units constantly. What's the fastest way to get through here? Probably to move to here and then just go 1, 1, 2 to here. I'm not exactly worried about his medieval units attacking this out in the open. All right, let's move you here. Yeah, move you to here and then stay there. That city is very well defended, so I think we're okay. Got like this convoy coming through. Can the spear hit the workers? Good question. 1, 2, 3. It actually can. That's a really good point. So we will protect, just so we don't lose that unit. Thank you for that. All right, you guys just hang out here. And I think we'll bombard on turn 197, and then we attack turn 198 after a second turn of bombarding, because I need a turn to move these units up so that they're in striking range. Okay. Suryavarman's going for astronomy, so whatever. Great artist born. Oh, that artist is, that's not where you want to be, artist. Also, he still only has 2 longbows in that city. I don't know exactly what he's doing. All right, this city came out of resistance. Oh, I didn't draft. I was supposed to draft. That's me being sloppy. That's okay. I don't need to like reload for that. All right, so since we're gonna lose population anyway, we can just whip this, and then we won't be starving. There we go. Oh, we're in. I forgot that we must be in mercantilism. I didn't realize we were in that. Are we? We are in mercantilism, which makes sense because we're not trading with anybody. All right, let's bombard. So each one of these does 4%. And then each trebuchet does 6%. I mean, we got a third of the defenses off. That's not bad. We'll attack next turn because we'll have all our units ready. I wish I could hit that unit. I maybe should have moved to like this tile last turn so I could snipe reinforcements, but oh well. Yeah, I don't really care about this spear. Oh, you know what? I've got a mace on this tile, don't I? Get wrecked, son. Spear versus mace. I don't care about that forest defensive bonus. Too bad the mace can't promote. I don't really care if he attacks that unit either. Alright, so you can move up, and now you're in attacking range. And let's see. Who's full health here? You're full health, you're full health, you are. Oh, they're all full health, okay. Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong tile, aren't I? Wanted to be on this city. Okay, you. No, you're not full health. Actually, only 2 of you are full health. And one of them's the medic unit that's healing these guys. I kind of have to keep that medic unit there, don't I? I guess because I attacked and killed some of those units last turn. Oh well. I think we have more than enough to hit that city. So most of these borders should disappear. I don't know how much culture these cities have. I can actually check on here. So Bulgar has hit 5,000 culture. So that means 20, 40, 60. So Bulgar is going to have these 3 tiles, and then this one, and then this, and this, and this. But this tile right here is not going to be in that city's borders, because New Sarai does not have 5,000 culture. 20, 40. Yeah, this tile will not be in Kublai's control. So we should be able to push very quickly, like, from like right here, go here, here. But we will control that tile. So here, here, and then we can hit Bulgar immediately. Hopefully it's not very well defended. I guess we'll find out. New Sarai, yeah, New Sarai will control these 3. And then Turfin, 20, 40. I don't know if this tile is going to be controlled, even though it feels like it should be. I don't know if it will be. Even if it's not, we can easily fork these 2 cities. So we're in great shape to hit all these cities very quickly. It's just whether they're well defended or not. Maybe like the slow movers move down here because this one has higher defenses. This one's on a hill. Okay, we'll see. So yeah, I'll keep these muskets held back for right now. Road these. Okay. And like a bunch of these muskets can start moving up. Oh, there's another spear here? Okay. Well, guess what? We got 95% odds. That's why it's nice to have these muskets. Just take out random enemy units. I was like, that was a 95% odds battle. We only got 2 hits. Look at this, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay. So that happened. Well, plenty more conscripts where that came from. Easy come, easy go. That's why you draft them. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we'll keep roading through here just so I have this movement option if I need it. Not that I will, but you never know. And then I want to have these guys ready to come down here and put down new tile improvements or whatever. It's pretty well roaded, so there's not an urgent need or anything, but still, better safe than sorry. All right, anyway. So you're full health, you're full health. Okay, so you'll be in position to attack that city. Upgrade you. These units should all basically be healed now. Full health. Oh, no, that one's not full health. We'll hold you there for one more turn. Yeah, you need to heal. And then these guys are like moving up. So I'm going to move up the Explorer 2 to this tile. So it's healing more units and is in a better shape to move forward afterwards. All right, yeah, you guys just all chill for this turn. You guys all chill too. And that city is very dead next turn. All right, now we want to finish the drafting that I didn't do last turn. I also want to whip this Cuirassier. Because I remembered I wanted to whip it when it was 1 away from the food box being full. Okay, so I drafted this city. Hot dog. Bib lettuce. How much gold is this making? A decent amount. Well, we'll pop it for the musket first. Always come back for the bank later. Oh, that's right. I wanted to hold off on infrastructure until I was an organized religion. That's why I wasn't popping them for infrastructure. Because I wasn't an organized religion. That's right. And we just queue them up. Yeah, so we were gonna. I'll finish drafting here, and then I'll be an organized religion plus bureaucracy for 5 turns, and then we'll pop back into theocracy plus nationhood after that. All right, let's take this capital. Oh, we actually got attacked out. I thought he might do this, but I don't really care if he goes after this base.
What gunpowder did for war, the printing press has done for the mind.
Fortunately, Story of Armin's on astronomy, not rifles. Oops. Alright. Like, does this city need anything else other than more units? I'm not sure it does. Like, do we need a jail? I think we're fine. Like, what else is any of this other stuff going to do? I guess we could... Oh, we should do the stable. Because if we're going to build cuirassiers, we want the stable. Alright, this city's brand new. I'm not sure that it needs a whole lot, though. It's got some culture coming in. It actually had a lot of infrastructure survive capture. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot that this city really needs. It will get much better once the enemy borders disappear. Probably just the barracks so we can draft for more XP. Alright. Let's take this city. We'll just do the big old super bombardment. There we go. That takes out 2/3 of the defenses. Alright, so what are we up against? There is 1 pike, 2 maces, 2 longbows, 2 axes, and then Kashyyyks who don't get defensive bonuses and don't matter. Alright, let's start with you. Oh, do we have any shock units first? I do have a shock unit, so I want to use the shock unit against that pike. We actually do get odds, even though this is a pike in inside a city. But since this guy has shock, let's go ahead and use him. If it wins, we should get another promotion. It's like 2/3 odds to win. Nice. And that'll get us the 4th promotion. I was going to say the 3rd, but it's actually the 4th. Alright, so that was probably the most difficult unit that we had to deal with. I'm not going to take shock because it's getting very late in the game for shock. So we only get 70% odds, 69% odds. What do we have? What do we have if we have combat there? Oh, this guy's got shock as well, but defends against a longbow instead. But the odds are better. They're 74%. I'm just curious what combat 3 does instead. There's another shock person. It's about the same, so let's go with you. I'll have you attack from this tile, I guess. I think it's like 3/4 odds. It's a pretty good odds for this person to survive. Looks like he died, though. That's gonna happen. So we crippled that longbow, 0.7 health. And the only defenders that are any strong right now are the 2 maces and then the other longbow. So that's basically it. So now the odds go up to 78%. Mace. So we should be getting better and better odds. And this person got enough for the 4th promotion too. Very nice. I'm trying to attack with the guys that are like back behind the rest of the area because they can't move forward. Alright, 73%. That's not as good as I was hoping for. Do I have any other shock units? Yes, I do have one other shock unit on this tile. 78%. Yeah, I'll take like the slightly better odds. Okay, so now you... Yeah, now you're up to 89, so hopefully we don't lose any more. Oh, we got a retreat. Okay. Hey, better than dying. 0.5% health. And crippled the longbow. Got it down to 4 HP, so that unit's dead. Just needs someone to finish it off. So, yeah, now the fight's over, because it's just axes and Kashyyyks who don't get defensive bonuses, so anything can clean them up. Alright, so we'll just have these units in the back. The Kashyyyks don't defend. We'll hold off on this unit until we have a horse unit defending. I actually get a shock cuirassier against an axe. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't think I need another promotion here. Hold that promotion to heal afterwards. Alright. Yep, now we can move in this formation guy. 99.9. So we lost 1 unit to take this city. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I know we haven't captured it yet, but it's just a matter of time. This is the capital too. All right, so who wants promotion? You want some free XP? Use our sentry dude for free XP. Remember, I want to leave one guy available to smack this longbow, so I need to preserve at least a couple of attackers here. You want to kill this guy? Get revenge for the killing of our mace back there? We don't want to move these guys until after the city gets captured, because a lot of this culture is going to disappear as soon as that takes place. Alright, so yeah, let's use the muskets to clean up some of these guys, because I want to preserve these attacks that the other guys have. So kind of slaughtering these guys. Oh, this guy will get a second point of XP and he'll get a promotion. Yay! Well, that was easy enough. Alright. So what do we get from capture here? Oh, we got the pyramids, great library, Sistine, I love Sistine. Sankor, we don't have that many buildings. Oh, we got the mausoleum, excellent. That means if we trigger a golden age, we get the extra length. Although I'm not sure we really need a golden age at this point. We're about to get a great person that's probably going to be a prophet, so there's not really any use for it other than triggering a golden age. You can build the mint. Okay, so now the borders disappear, and now we can smack this poor unit that's been left out to dry. Take the 87%, but let's have you kill this guy, because then we can also then see what's back there at Turfin. Not a whole lot, but that is on a hill. Oh, Turfin is at 60%. Did that just happen? 980. How did that? Huh. Oh, I guess I was miscounting. 500 culture is 60%. 5,000 is 80%. My bad. So I was miscounting the borders. Okay. Since that's on a hill, I might want to use the siege engines there and have like the cavalry race forward to the other cities. So we got a longbow in the middle of nowhere over here too that can be potentially killed. Like, what odds does this guy get? Only 76%. That's not as good as I was hoping for. Maybe we can use a more promoted unit. That guy's only combat 1. That guy's also effectively only combat 1. So I guess that's all we're going to get. I guess we're not going to get this guy. Oh wait, hold on. I've got fresh units down here. How about combat 3 instead of combat... Yeah, combat 3 instead of combat 1. A big difference there. 90% instead of 74%. Alrighty. That works for me. So you just need one more turn to heal. We don't need this many muskets down here. We can move one of you up there. I'll move you down here where you can heal off the medic dude. You're full health, so you can move up there. We'll get ready to keep pushing in a little bit. So we have actually we have 3 muskets there. We definitely don't need 3 muskets there. Just move them up here. Start moving the siege train. We'll move the siege train towards one of these locations. I actually think Turfin's a good choice because like it can move here, bombard, and then it's close to New Sarai. Then the fast movers can go try to take out Bulger. 1, 2. Actually, because the fast movers as soon as they're healed can just go to here, and then they can hit New Sarai, and then it's also really close to Bulger. This being up on a hill makes it quite a bit more dangerous to take. All right, so anyone who has movement points moves into the city. You're healing that other guy. Yeah, I don't even know what promotion you should take. Just relax there for right now. Just because units do heal faster in cities, there's like a slight extra health regeneration when you're in the city. So we'll concentrate in here. Oh, our sentry unit, nice. I love that extra vision. That's certainly convenient. Yeah, just group up in here. Everybody group up in here. You can fortify in there for right now. Party in Karakoram, which, by the way, you guys can feel free to rename if you'd like. And we'll see how many healthy units we have available for next turn. If there's enough, then well, what I can do is I can move the sentry unit forward, and like we'll be able to see what's in that city. And then if it's lightly guarded, I'll just race forward and capture it with the mounted units. If it's not, then we'll figure out something else. All right, that's been roaded. Do we need to change anything? We will have to remine this iron tile, which I think we pillaged. Also, let's work the better towns over here. I think it would have auto picked up. I think it would have done that automatically anyway, but yeah. Let's get you moving forward. This city, oh, it does have a food resource. Oh, but it's in the second ring. I was like, why is it not working that tile? It's like, oh, it's in the second ring. We'll grab it next turn as soon as the borders, well, in 2 turns when the borders expand. 2 turns. Actually, we can do this because we now have Sistine. That'll cause the borders to pop next turn. All right, you know what? While you guys are here, why don't you just windmill this tile? Why not? Right, road. Again, I don't think we're really going to need tiles through there. Road connection through there, but who knows? So this is always the case in the late game of Civ. You have a lot of logistics, a lot of moving units around. So obviously our Great General Medic's going to move here. And I guess I could start moving that Trebuchet 1 turn early, but I think I'll just have it connect up with the others. These are very important roads. Don't underestimate the need for these roads. Okay, we'll just start moving you in that direction. All right, so now let's finish our drafting. I think that this Tomatosa was the last one I drafted. All right, you do not need this. Let's have you work that cottage for a little bit of extra food. I could draft this for, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just start walking in that direction. Fishy, yeah, Fishy is not doing anything of great importance. Just working water tiles. Marvelous. I feel like this city should be working this marble tile. Like over this, even though it slows growth. I guess we're into like the former Aztec cities now. Axe stand. This city actually seems to have a lot of food, so we'll draft that. Move that in that direction. All right, civic swap time. So we'll drop the nationhood bureaucracy and organized religion. And now I can look to start whipping some of the infrastructure in cities that it needs it. We did spread, oh, we're going to need missionaries too, aren't we? To spread, oh no, I think Judaism's in most of these cities, but it's not in like 2 of them. And it's not in that one down there. Okay. So, what cities are waiting on infrastructure? Bib lettuce. Let's try. We're gonna try to whip these when they're like 1 turn away from growth, which is like the standard timing. So I don't see like this city, Angry Aztec. It's still recovering from its last whip. Okay, we'll keep an eye on some of these though, because a bunch of these are like just about ready to whip. Why is this city unhappy? Cruel oppression, war weariness, plus draft unhappiness. Oh, get over yourself. Also, why is it working as citizen specialist? Come on, game. All right, anyway. Just win, baby. Works for me. Certainly appropriate. All right, well, we should easily be able to finish off Kublai. They demand construction of a coliseum. Oh. Is that the newcomer tips that are... No, where's the newcomer recommendations? I'm trying to find it. I must be missing it in here. Other? I don't know. I can't find it. I think that there's something where like it makes recommendations for newcomer players. All right, where's my sentry unit? Advisor pop-ups, top left SIDS tips. Okay. Yes. I was looking at the things that weren't checked. This one. Actually, that's the one, advisor pop-ups. I was looking at the things that weren't checked, not the things that were checked. Thank you, guys. All right, so this unit, not full health, but let's see what's out there. Oh, I actually thought I'd be able to see. Okay, that city is not very well defended. 1 pike and 3 longbows, so it's time to ride. Let's have everything that's full health just blitz its way through there. This guy's healthy enough. 10.5, that's plenty. Like, this unit, though, needs to heal. Heal. Like, this guy's fine. 10.9 out of 12, that works. That said, some of these units are definitely going to die in charging into 60% defenses, but that's why we're building more of them. This guy's fine. It's fine. 11 health out of 12. Can always send in some fresh meat units to absorb the initial casualties. Sorry to do this one at a time, but like some of these units need to heal and some of them don't. That unit's got 13 XP. All right, let's get all the slow movers from before with like this heading up there. Help out. So we've got another one of these units, and let's grab just another musket for safety. 2 should be okay. All right, so now we've got some other units. You 10.6 is. I'll heal you for 1 turn then. You 100% need to heal. You're at 0 health. That's the guy who retreated last turn. You need to heal. You're pretty beat up. Actually, you know what? Just all you guys move up. You can we can throw conscripts at the front lines there. Okay, you can't quite make it to the front lines, so I'll just keep you here then, since you can't reach to attack next turn. You need to go heal with the Great General Medic. The longbow will probably be stronger as muskets. I don't think they will, because longbows don't upgrade into muskets. That's not an upgrade that's possible in this game. Yeah, they can upgrade into rifles. They can't upgrade into muskets though. All right, you can, I guess, continue with this. We got some cannon fodder to throw at the enemies there. You can't reach that city next turn either, can you? All right, well, you can do the best you can in moving in that direction. This injured unit, I'll move back to heal. I could be like pushing harder and sacrificing more units, but I think I'm okay. All right. So we got the border expansion here, so now we can fire this extra unit and finally work this tile. And this is actually going to be a pretty good city. Okay, so we can't draft at the moment. Wait, there's a starving city somewhere? Oh, Twin Peaks. It just came out of resistance? Okay. Yeah, so this city, I can't even whip anything. It's just going to starve. But the good news is the borders are going to pop, and then I can grab this, actually both of these resource tiles, and then it won't starve. There's also an iron tile down here I want to remine, so we can move some of the workers down there next turn. Okay, so what infrastructure needs to get whipped? Here, Bib led us the bank. Well, we've got the organized religion bonus. Yeah, that's going to suck in the short term, but it'll get over it. Fishy. This is why we picked up organized religion. Venison, this is the proper time to whip. It'll grow back quickly. It'll just grow back onto those cottages. Glue factory. Again, I'm not super microing here. I'm more just looking for cities that are close to growth. And we'll get these cities down there shortly. Okay, we get like Title Local. Actually, Title Local can just finish the library naturally. Let's have it do something more. Let's have it do the market next turn. We'll get the market next turn, and then it'll overflow and finish the library. Hey, no worries. This game has a ton of crazy rules that don't always make a lot of sense. All right. And part of the reason why I'm running replaceable parts at like a slight positive is I'm gonna have to upgrade like a bajillion cuirassiers into calves. So I need to have some gold in the bank to do that. All right. Yeah, Sydney, you just keep pumping these out. I don't see any reason not to. Although I think since I'm emphasizing production here, I'd rather run the engineer. I wish I could get one more production. Oh, I can easily get one more production. What am I talking about? I was like, I wish I could get one more production. It's like, just work this tile? Is there a worse tile I can swap off of? Yeah, one of these. There we go. That gets us to base 21. You don't want to be at 19. You're at the victim of the rounding errors there. All right, so you probably do need the lighthouse long term. Harbor's not going to do anything with us not trading with anyone. You just keep cranking these. I don't know why you're not working that. I guess because you're at the happy cap, but whatever. We're not that far away from finishing this war. You will go back to whipping that. You are mostly done with your infrastructure. Yeah, I think you're basically done with infrastructure. And I don't need the jail, I don't need these. Although I guess now I can build these because now I've got the, what is it? I've got Sankor. So the temples are actually worth a fair bit now, but no. Just build me units if you don't have anything else to do. We can always whip them when the whip counter wears off. You'll need a grocer next. Oh, we got a profit, so that's no surprise. So we probably just want to launch a Golden Age. We've got the Mausoleum. I mean, it'll give us 12 turns, and like, does this game have 12 turns remaining? Probably yes, but probably does not have 20 turns remaining. So let's pop it now. What else are we going to use it for? This will get us to replaceable. This will get us to rifling faster. Also, let us absolutely crank out the units. Wow, this city's unhappy. Our heroic epic city is very unhappy. It's actually starving. Well, I can get it's 4 war weariness. I can get some happiness in here. Let's build this. We can one turn this to make it not so unhappy. I hate to have it not building units, but better than the alternative. Okay, so Kublai did put a musket in here. You guys aren't wrong. He did get a musket, but he could not upgrade his longbows. So the musket has no fortify bonus. Yeah, no, and it's only combat 1. It does not have city garrison promotion. So this is going to be pretty bloody, but let's send some of these guys in. What odds are we looking at for combat 1 unit? 20% and then 12% retreat odds. Have fun. Yeah, he did better than I thought. He got multiple hits. That works. 0.9, so that unit's out of the fight. That unit's effectively dead. All right, musket. Let's see. So we could take pinch if we wanted. As I expected, that shifted it to a different unit defending. If we go combat 3, oh, we we should have gone combat 3. So we do have odds in this fight. We lost it, but we did have odds. All right. But the musket's at 1 HP, so now we've got that fight under control too. All right. We don't get good odds against these longbows, unfortunately. So let's send a guy we don't care about to at least weaken this first unit. Alright, did not do especially well on that. We only got 1 hit there. That's a little bit unlucky. Yeah, we only got 1 hit. I mean, we had like 1 in 3 odds to win. I only got 1 hit. That's pretty bad, honestly. Alright, 65% though against this guy. Again, this looks awful, and we certainly are losing units, but once we start winning, we'll win all the rest of the combats. Like, this is another 60. Do I have another combat 3? Yeah, it feels like combat 3 flips the fight odds in my favor from like losing to winning. Okay, not for that guy though. Jeez. What the heck? I mean, it's not that I lost. It was, 65%, but to get one hit on a 65% odds combat, that's awful. Yeesh. Okay. I mean, we're definitely going to win. It's just we're losing a few more units than I would truly like here. Ah, well. 57. I would say that this has been well below average in terms of combat results here. 70%. We did not win any at low odds, and the battles where we have had odds have gone poorly. Hey there, welcome. Anyway, though, we have enough. This is why this is a strategy game and not a tactics game. Eventually, if you bring enough to the fight, you're going to win. Like, there was no way for the AI to win this battle. I just had too many units. And now it's a cleanup. So do I want to get... Is there anyone who's, like, close to another tier of XP? Not really. So, like, was this bloody? Yes, definitely. But, what do we lose? 5 cuirassiers to take this city? Which is actually a shrine city, not that there's much in here. So I think I lost 5 units. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. No, I lost 4 units. I lost 4 and killed 5. Again, not a winning trade in terms of odds, certainly. But, not terrible. Alright. Now as for you, I think I've got a mission for you. I'm going to have you go scout out what's in this enemy city, so I have a better idea of how many units are in there. So we can bombard next turn, and we'll see how many healthy units we have. Any healthy units are going to move up. You know what I can do? I can take the Great General Medic and move him to here, and then these units are actually in range to heal, like so, even though they would normally never be able to heal in enemy territory. Then you can move up to cover this dude. And then the guys that are actually healthy can move up to attack. Not you, you're still healing. Be in a position to attack. I think I can take this next turn because I have all these muskets to throw at the city. Like, the muskets can just damage the enemy units. Heal. Yeah, like, I have enough units, I should be able to take that next turn. Oh, you can actually make it up there? Nice. Oh, there's no road on that tile, right? Yeah, this tile is not roaded. I need a road on that tile, so I'm going to need to move workers. Yes, they can. Yes, they'll be able to road that next turn, and that's why you need to have workers near the front lines. All right, let's have you hang out down here, and be ready to come help out against this spot, because we do have that one city down here. You are close enough to the front lines, though, that I can... Yeah, you can actually join in that attack next turn as needed. And then we'll rotate everything, swing everything down here to this city, Bulgar. Although this city having 5,000 culture does mean it's going to be a little tricky. We'll just have to charge everything forward. I guess we'll figure it out. So this is 80% culture. So 20, 40, 60, 80. It'll control these 3 tiles, and then these 2 tiles. Ooh, that's going to make it tricky to get down there. We can operate from New Sarai, though. New Sarai, whatever will be. Whatever will be. You can take out the spaces. Civ4 has does not give you a ton of characters to play around with. Whatever will be. I'm going to try to move some of these over to here. All right, these workers, we need you to come over here and remine this tile. Connect this back again. All right, you can come over here. Oh wait, whoops. I wanted you to be here. Same thing, I'm starting to queue up this attack down here. All right, so we certainly don't need 3 muskets in that city, so 2 of them can start moving forward. All right, you finish that road. All right. So do we need to change? Do we need to like change up any tiles? I guess we could like build lumber mills on these tiles here. There's not enough time like for these tiles to grow into cottages. Oh wait, we don't quite have replaceable parts yet, but we will have it next turn. So mostly though, I just need these workers around to toss down roads and tiles that don't have roads, like this one. But I have 2 of them over there right now. You can come here and help me reconnect this iron. And then you guys are also closer to the front where I might need you. There we go. So Twin Peaks now, yeah, has its food back. We could whip for a mint. Wait, why aren't we able to work this tile? Oh, it's still in, never mind. My borders are so similar in color to Kublai's borders. I thought that these were in my terrain. I am not going to whip this right now. I will let this roll for the time being until we can get that other food bonus in range. All right, anyway, you move up. You're still healing. Okay, now we want to whip our infrastructure for cities that need it. This one, we'll let the food box fill up. Okay. Title local, get the market. A bunch of these cities are very close. Oh, here, Akstan. Oh, it doesn't have enough population. Okay, well, it will soon enough to be able to whip that. And then I need a city that has some kind of production to build missionaries for me. How about you? You don't have a ton of production, but you have at least some. You can build me missionaries for the cities that'll need it. Okay. Like this city we want to whip. Let's whip the market for happiness. That's the former Aztec capital. We'll whip that next turn. Do we have enough to get the mint? Yes. Excellent. So then that'll turn the specialist into an engineer. So again, this is all basically mop up at this point, but we're making progress. We are the largest in the world.
The whole is more than the sum of its parts.
On to rifling. The war weariness just keeps going up. This poor city is actually starting to starve. Well, we'll just crank out another temple. I hate to have my heroic epic city not building these. Yeah, wow, war weariness really spiked between turns. Oh well. We're close to finishing these guys off. They'll get over it. Like I said, they'll get over it. This city is on a hill, and they've got actually pretty well defended, all things considered. 60% defense on a hill. Guerrilla promotions. Yeah, we're going to need more units to crack that, so we will be able to take that. It's just we're going to probably need these units to come down. All right, let's get the attacking brigade. Wait, I think I had a unit that had... Did one of these units have promotions unused? Okay, this one does, but it can't get to barrage. Like, most of these units actually have barrage, and like even with that, you can see how long it takes to drop these defenses. No. Stop. Degroup these. Alright, I want control click, and then shift. Alright, there we go. So we took out about a third of the defenses there. Unfortunately, this has city walls, which take forever. Alright. Muskets, it's your time to shine. Draft fodder, go. 6%. Well, for the glory of the empire, I'll take the 6% over the 4%, over the 2%. Oh, come on, you can get at least one hit, right? Nope. 0 hits. Okay. I mean, we don't have great odds to win, but we should at least get a hit in this battle. Okay. Much better. Almost won that battle. Look how close that was. Got the longbow down to 4 HP. That was a brave individual. All right. Oh, from 6% to 7%. I mean, these units are basically useless. They're just there for draft fodder. So I don't really care if they die. I'm sorry about that, muskets. Just use them to wear down these units, and then the cuirassiers can clean up. They're the units I actually care about. Now, that guy did well, too. Gotten it down. I mean, look, crippled a bunch of these units. Now we're up to 27%. Now we might actually be able to kill something. Alright. 50-50. Or you earn a promotion if you win. Hey, make me proud. Earned a promotion. I actually got 4 XP for that. We're actually like halfway to another great general, so we're not that close. 95%. That's why it pays to draft these units. You never know when you can just hurl a draftee at a city and not have to use your units that are actually good. This guy will get a second promotion too. Sid's tip. Alright, so we're out of those units, so now we can just get a free promotion. This guy can get a second promotion here. Get to 5 XP. Alright, so this city is important because it has a source of corn. It's like the only corn resource in the entire world here. It has a granary, so we'll toss down a mint. And I see Burninator requested at the Sid's tip. Look at bananas in the background in the combat scenes. Yeah, you get some weird stuff like that. Alright, so remember how I said we needed to road this tile? I saw that that tile was not on a road. So there we go. So now our units can maneuver. Alright. So unfortunately, this city, Bulgar, does extend its borders pretty far. So what's the best line of approach? 1, 2, 1. There's not really a lot we can do. Just kind of have to walk up and hope for the best. There's also a random longbow here again. Don't know what the AI's pathfinding was doing there. We don't even have a connection to this, whatever will be. Like, it's all an enemy culture. So, well, I can't do this elegantly. There's just too many borders. I guess I could loop around and come up from the bottom, but I don't know that that would necessarily be any faster. Let's actually scout it out with a worker. Might actually be faster to go that way, as opposed to plowing through the culture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it would be about the same distance, honestly, as opposed to like just going 1, 2, and then 1, 2. It's about the same, honestly. So we can just go through their territory. Okay, so anyway, there's another longbow, or another unit here. So, I'm just thinking about who I want to have kill this unit. This guy's probably fine. Yeah, 96% odds, and then end up on that tile. That's fine. Well, if commando units were easier to get, the game would be pretty broken. I'm glad that the commandos are very hard to get, because I've seen what they can do in our multiplayer games. If this tile was just not forested, I could go here, here, and then here, here. Going by Civ4, no it wouldn't. Yeah. Sorry, but it would break the gameplay pretty badly. For human against human, at least. Alright, so we need to move this guy over to like this, so these units can heal. Because there's a bunch of units here that need to heal. Like this guy, who will be healed up in 1 turn. And this guy. I can save the promotion there. And we can actually leave that city empty. It's not like anything can recapture it. There's some muskets over here that would be happy to come grab that, come garrison that city. Anyway, these cuirassiers are all full health, so they can just, you know, book it down here. Get ready to roll. As I said, I wish there was a more elegant way of doing this, but there isn't. All right, here's our sentry guy. If only this tile wasn't forested. So now I'm going to have a whole bunch of muskets left over. Well, the siege stack will have to group up somewhere. We might use the siege stack to like hit this Anchor Tom once the next war starts. All right, so that we're going to have to make sure that we can be in a position to hit this stack because this is the big attack stack for the Khmer. We just want to make sure we can kill like a bunch of these units on the first turn of the war. I mean, power is relatively close, but I'll get rifling and upgrade a bunch of units to rifles, and then we'll start the war, and then we should be easily able to kill these units. I mean, rifles and calves just annihilate this medieval garbage, and Suryavarman does not appear to be pushing for rifling. He still needs... Where is Suryavarman? Here we go. He needs replaceable parts and gunpowder and rifling itself, and he's on the scientific method line, which means if he's researching scientific method, that means he's headed for physics, because he went for astronomy, and those are the prereqs for physics. So he is zeroing in on this great scientist, and that means he is definitely going to research physics next, which is not awful because he does get the airships from a combat perspective, but it's certainly infinitely weaker than if he was going for rifling or something. You know what? Let's group. We'll use Twin Peaks as a staging position for like units that are intended for the next war, and then meanwhile, as you can see, I'm like grouping my reinforcements over here at Marvelous. We'll flip back into drafting once rifling's done. That's when we'll start drafting again. All right, yeah, you guys can just chill here. I don't have anything particularly important to do right away. Instead, I think I was going to have some of these guys just build lumber mills, because why not, while we're just hanging out here. This city can, in fact, use like that tile improvement. All right, you can fortify in there. You guys... Like, I don't have any roads to build over here. I do have a road to build on this tile, though, so let's keep 2 of you together over there. You guys can... There's really no need to build this lumber mill, but you guys can hang out over here. I'm going to need that road as soon as it's in my territory. All right, meanwhile, continue staging here. I will need to... the funny thing is, these Karasios are probably going to ride right through the middle of Surrey's territory to hit this city. It's the easiest way to reach it. And then we turn around and attack like 2 turns later. All right, so I had some whips I wanted to do, infrastructure. This city is... Let's not stack up too high of a whip duration. We could, honestly. It wouldn't be that big of a deal, but that's all right. Have you have enough population to whip that? No. Library. Go. By the way, the money bag water tiles you can only get if you're financial in a golden age. Or I guess the Feitoria, the Portuguese building, can kind of do that. Unique building can kind of do that too. But yeah, Moai in a golden age, 2 food, 2 production. Too bad we're not the Dutch, so we can have the dike and get even more production. This city, is this ready to whip this? We can do that in a couple more turns when the food box is filled up. And a couple of these other cities were waiting for the food box to fill up. Okay. Now Sydney is starving. Wow, the war weariness is really bad. We don't care. Build me more units. I can always run the culture slider if I have to, but... So, building that temple just accounted for the extra war weariness that we picked up at the end of that turn. What did we just finish? Oh, market. Okay, we get the grocer next. I don't care. I guess it's the grocer. Definitely needs a market. All right. Let's see what they've got here. Surrey, Spiral Minaret. Okay. Oh, that does not look very well defended. That does not look very well defended at all. Well, you seem to have forgotten something known as units. Oh, there's a few more units down here. Well, if they want to attack a musket on a hill, that's fine with me. Yeah, that city's well enough defended that I obviously need those units to come down. All right, let's you know what? Let's move all of these units. Oh, we need one unit to defend the city. You have earned your reward by getting to relax permanently in there. Siege units, I'm going to move down to Twin Peaks. These workers need to move onto this tile here to road it, because it will be in under our control next turn. Oh wait, I have 2 sets of workers. Well, that's okay. 2 of them need to road that tile too. I certainly have no shortage of units down here. All right, you can move in there. Fortify. It looks like everybody's pretty much healed over here too, right? Because the muskets either died or retreated. So I don't know where we need this unit. It's really going to do that much. Oh, I can actually go here. There's a musket. Actually, no, there's a cuirassier healing there. Let's move here. That guy will heal faster. All right, scouting worker says there is a random base down here, and that's about it. Okay. Why don't you skedaddle out of there? Back to a safer spot. All right, Bag of Wonders came out of resistance. I would like to whip something. Oh, it's on culture. We need the granary, that's right. So whip the granary. The city's going to starve anyway, so make sure that the borders pop. We'll just let the borders pop and then see what we can do. Yeah, because its food bonus is in the second ring. I'll just toss that down because I have nothing else to do. You, I don't know. Keep moving to the south. And you can join with that group. You can heal for 1 turn. Oh wait, never mind. You're not fully healed. Let's make you into a combat unit. Okay, so we will definitely take this city next turn. I'm not saying we won't get our harem lust a little, but we'll definitely take that. And then all these units can just race down here and take that last city. All right, Marvelous should be able to whip. Oh, no, we don't have enough. Oh, we just finished that at the start of this turn. I thought it would be able to whip, but no. Here we go. Now we can finally get the bank here. Getting close to getting rifling tech 2. No. These newer cities don't have as much infrastructure. Trying to get all the basic buildings in them. That works for me. Should have waited 1 more turn there to be more optimal, but it's okay. And Rocket Bergovia, this works just fine. Look at all those money bag water tiles. All right. So we're getting ready to flip back into drafting mode again. Oh, hello. We actually got some units over here. If only I had some horse units here ready to deal with them. Oh, wait, that's... yeah. That's exactly what I've got. Wait, why is that city... Oh, that city must have had a ton of overflow to build across here that fast. Just another deer. What did it just finish? Oh, it finished some infrastructure thing. We'll just put it on the bank, because why not? Bank done. Let's at least get the barracks. Library done. Grocer. Alright, so now Bag of Wonders can fire most of these. I'd rather run the engineer, I think. Alright, so... it's a little low on food. Let's work this tile instead. That's because it still has an unhappy face. It's got a lot of unhappiness in it. Let's do this, because it needs the extra food. Alright, let's handle whatever the heck's going on down here first. Well, So nice of you to move these units out so that my cuirassiers can get a little practice in at killing stuff. I'll take the 90%. That works for me. One of these units is going to have to take medic so I can heal faster, because I don't have the Great General Medic's not down here. I had a new cuirassier here. Oh well. Those odds aren't good. I could have taken pinch. I should have taken pinch there. I'm going to be seeing more gunpowder units. Looks like it didn't matter, but that was a bit of a mistake there. Alright, and now you... think we can handle the spear. Thank you for moving these units out instead of defending in your city. Alright. So we'll continue trying to stage over here. Alright, well that was easy enough. This unit I'm just going to hang out here, continue giving vision for the time being. Alright, let's take out this city so that we can free up space. So it was an emergency whip of a musket, but has no... just has combat 1, the default because Kublai is aggressive. Alright, let's see what we got here. So our most highly promoted units do not get especially great odds. So that seems like it's time for the scrubs to go on in. 25%. Did not do especially well. I'm surprised the mace was the top unit. I guess because it's combat 2. That's the reason why. Alright, we'll give you combat 3. Do we have anyone who's not combat 3? I guess we've got... no, just about everybody is. What about the pinch unit? 35? I think I'll take the... it's about the same. I mean, 32 with 10% odds to retreat are not terrible. Have decent odds to... almost 50% odds to come back. Oh, we even won. First time we've gotten one of those low odds wins. Alright, I'll take it. And now we flip the odds. Interesting that the longbows, because their base strength is so much lower, just don't do that well. Also, I believe that the crossers are immune to first strikes, so that works. We got the retreat. Are they immune to first strikes? I can't remember if they... yes, they are, so that also helps a lot too. Longbows, the first strike really does quite a bit. Now, we are attacking it, you know, this is 80% cultural defenses. 80%. Like, that's a pretty big modifier. Like, without that. And this is unit full fortify, and it's got city garrison. That's the only reason these fights are remotely close. But, I mean, you know, we got a lot of units, so we're blitzing through. So, where I had bad odds, this fight I had bad luck. I've had very good combat luck here. So, it's evened out over the course of this. Like, we've only lost one unit. We got to hit the withdrawal at 10%. There's only one more real unit, this last longbow here. So I'm not a big fan of flanking. I know some people like them. I think it's usually better just to increase combat strength. I'm not a big fan of flanking. I just don't think it works very well. We can actually get good value out of the shock pike here, because the top defender has to be the mace. If anyone wants to make a case in the chat for flanking, it's just I have not personally had good success with it. Alright, so that should be the end of this guy, but we know there's another city down there. Alright, so here's where we're going to need... well, I was going to say here's where we're going to need to build roads, but the truth is that this is going to get swallowed up by the other guy's culture next turn. So I don't think I'll have an opportunity to build those roads. That's whatever. Okay, is anyone healing up here? No. Actually, my medic is all the way up there, so I'm going to need to bring the medic down here to Bulgar. But most of my units are still full health, so anyone who's not injured, we can just tear on through. Moving on, making sure I move on the roads here. Oh, hello. I thought there was one unit that was down here. Oh, I actually have a Combat 3 shock unit. Perfect for killing this mace. And then that guy will have to go back and heal. Alright, now the rest of this group, you just keep marching down here to the south. So it needs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you need like 2 more turns to get there. Not much longer though. His three moments power has been fairly static recently. Like it's gone up marginally, but like has not been a humongous spike, certainly. We're higher than him in power. We're actually number 1 in everything right now. It's not really especially close. We're at 56% land area, so yeah. If we start, like if we sniped off these 2 cities, that would probably be enough to get us over the domination edge with these cities popping their borders. So I guess we should probably just try to finish today because we're very close to finishing the game. And I guess that like my line of attack would be like from over here to hit these cities because they're close. And then, like I said, bring the siege units down to hit Anchor Tom because they could start by moving like to here. Well, we'll figure it out. Like I said, kind of in the mop-up stage now. Let's move you down here. You can probably join up with these attackers. Yeah, you're almost close enough to join them, so I'll just have you move up. You're part of the staging group down here. You are full health, so you can start moving over in that direction too. You didn't take any damage at all. You're going to need to heal for a turn, so move you into the city where you heal faster. Same deal here. One of the nice things about mounted units is they can do that. They can just move into the cities. Like they can attack and then move into a city to heal where they heal faster. And then you're going to heal them up next turn. All right, here's our siege stack. Let's see, is it any faster to move from this tile, 1, 2, 3, as opposed to 1, 2, no, it's no faster, so Twin Peaks is perfectly fine as a staging point. All right, you two, maces. We're gonna have a huge stack of maces just for draft fodder. All right, you guys are both full health, right? Yeah, come join this group here. It's racing towards that last city. That last city that's very annoyingly placed. I'll move you here to see if I can get a road built. I'll at least give it a shot. You never know, I might need mobility on some of these tiles. Tried to road the entire border area. I'm gonna need some workers down there. Let's keep these guys together, and then we'll move them down to the front line. What will be the front lines down there. All right. So one of our last chances to whip infrastructure. Just trying to see if there's any city that needs. I don't think so. I think I kind of got a round of like buildings out of every city, just about. I whipped this one already, didn't I? Yeah. I'd rather save their pop for drafting. Yeah, I think I got just about every city, so I think we're very ready to go back into nationhood, which will actually help with happiness too, because the barracks provide happiness in nationhood. Okay. All right, rifling it is.
Political power grows out of the barrel of a gun.
I guess I should have been positioning these units so they could all upgrade into calves. Oh well. So at this point, we don't really need to research anything else. I guess we'll go for cannons next, but we don't really need anything else. Yeah, you just build the stable and then calves after that. Just pretty much just build calves everywhere. I'm just going to do the Civic swap now so I don't forget about it. One last look if I need to whip buildings anywhere. Is there like anything? How about here? Nope, I don't have enough pop to whip that. I don't think that there's a lot. No, I mean, that city was whipped recently. As I said, I certainly could push them, but... Oh, Surrey got a Golden Age. He built Taj. Yeah, I thought he would. That's annoying. I did not think I could beat him to it. All right, Marvelous. We'll whip that. And I think that that's just about it. Twin Peaks, this mint we can get. We'll do that. And I think that's it. Okay. Nationhood and Theocracy it is. So that'll definitely help with happiness in some of these. Yeah, like this city now is not unhappy. So we get 34, that becomes 70. That's like 80 production, roughly. So we get like 2 calves every 3 turns right now while we're in the Golden Age. That's pretty nice. All right. I don't suppose we can upgrade. Let's gift the units now. It's like I don't suppose we can upgrade in friendly territory. No, we cannot. Just gonna check to see if there's any units in here. So we are. So it looks like he's pretty knight heavy. His units are all medieval units. Is if we can hit him before he upgrades to gunpowder units, then we're set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can move there next turn. All right, so one of these units needs to heal. Needs to become a medic because we don't have any medic units over here. How about you? And time to turn off research for a little bit and upgrade everything. Should be able to do that pretty quickly. Maybe like one, only probably need like 1 turn. And maybe I should have moved them. No, because next turn they can go 1, 2, 3, and then they can attack from this. Then they will be in position to attack on the following turn. All right, you are pretty beat up, but I'll use this free turn to just upgrade you now while I can. I want to make sure the cuirassiers are upgraded first, and then I'll upgrade the muskets into rifles after that. All right, well, you guys definitely need to heal. Look at this guy. He's combat, maybe combat 4. I realize they're not going to heal this turn. Geez, some of them were very beat up. That's all right, though. Well, that's right. We were able to okay. Well, you know, those borders did not expand as far as I thought they would to swallow up. Although I guess it might. No, this capital is going to expand its borders any second now. Anyway, let's get you in here. Combat 3, upgrade. You come back here with this group, and there we go. So you can see we're definitely spending a lot of money, but turning all these units into cabs is pretty good thing. All right, nope, don't want to move on that tile. There's no road on that tile. Bulgar Salat, okay. I don't know what that's a reference to. Yeah, but we're ticking closer and closer. Like, we will get more territory as these cities come out of resistance and expand their borders. Having Sistine is really nice for that too, because Sistine pops borders, helps pop the borders a lot faster. All right, well, we got a lot of force right here, don't we? As I said, we're going to need these guys down here, just making sure that they're a little bit away from the border for roading and mining operations down here. All right, time to draft. So Sydney, we're not drafting. This city absolutely can get drafted. We're just going to go through the list and hit every city that hasn't been hit before. I mean, we just got a combat 1 rifle. I mean, that's pretty good. So I've got, like, I want to put some units here. Like, I've got a lot of forces up here. My Cuirassiers are going to end up here. And like I'm kind of building a second stack, but I do want some units here because remember, their big stack is right here. I expect it's going to run in my territory. I want some units like here so I can just smack their units and kill them. So rifles will be helpful for that. All right, Gambit. Gambit I recently drafted, so let's let that wear off. This is a perfect city to draft, though. Forest Frontier. Let's move you. Same thing. I'm going to just get some units in this general area. We're going to draft almost everyone for rifles, because rifles are such good units. Let that wear off at Chapa. Not drafting the Heroic Epic City. Okay, apparently I'm hitting all the cities I drafted previously. Don't really want to stack up the double draft unhappiness. Okay. Alright, eventually I'm going to get to... Alright, this city Marvelous is good choice. Just got to go through the city list. I'm not going to get attacked. Actually, you know what? Let's move you to here. You can join in this attack on Uzbek next turn, the Barb City. No barracks, so no combat 1 promotion, but whatever. You can move there, and then this unit will move up, and then those units will pile in. Plus, we're actually getting 100 beakers per turn, even at 0% science. That's not bad. Oh no! A market and hot dog and a water supply of Sydney was poisoned. Oh no! Boy, this city seems very unhappy. This is the water supply getting poisoned. This is always one of the most annoying things. Go ahead, waste your espionage points. Anyway, you stay on the Jewish missionaries. At least while we're in organized religion. Oh wait, I can no, not in organized religion, I can't finish that. Okay, well in that case, how about you build the monastery? And we'll just whip that next turn, and then you can go back to work on it. I was like, oh, I'm not in organized religion, am I? I can't finish that build. Alright. Twin Peaks is actually a pretty good city. Once it's not horribly suffering. Needs a little bit more food. Like maybe we work this over this. Get up to 5 food per turn. Oh, unfortunately it was swallowed up by enemy culture. Well, I can't say I'm shocked by that. Cannot say that that's too surprising. So one thing I'm curious about. So yeah, remember how I predicted Surya Varman would go for physics? It was just obvious that was his beeline. So there's no way he'll be able to get to rifling in time. Let's look at his espionage situation, shall we? So we can see his research. We're not especially close to city visibility, but we're not that far away. Like, look, we're at 1333, so like we'll be there pretty quickly. And I might just run espionage once I'm done upgrading, because the city visibility is really nice. Like, it definitely helps in the war to do that. All right, I'm gonna move you up to here. Let's get our units moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Oh, there was a worker on that tile. Well, there was a worker on that tile. They'll run all of these back into the last city remaining for safety, and then we'll just capture them next turn. I mean, I could move on to this tile, but as I said, they're just going to run into the city for safety. I actually want to be 1 tile away from the city. Sequencing is a little bit better that way. Okay, so where is my medic unit? Okay. Let's move them all into this city, and then they can heal in there. It's a little unfortunate because I could have moved them into that city last turn, so it's a little awkward, but as I said, I want to hold some strength here just to deal with these. I mean, they're like, that's a garbage stack, but it is a lot of units, so. It's the only city they can directly threaten, so that's why I'm moving there. They can't threaten Sydney because none of these tiles are rotated, because AI is a moron sometimes. Any city threatened could always be drafted for more units too. All right, again, you guys moving down here. You guys should be safe there, and then you can make sure we have roads down there as needed. Okay, so these guys all full health? No, one of them needs to heal. This one will move up here where there's a medic. That'll be full health after a turn of resting. And that city's pretty dead. This is a triple, that one's a triple promotion cav, so yeah. All right. You just rest for this turn. You relax. So how many cuirassiers do we still have to upgrade? We have 10. So it's 80 gold apiece, so that's 800 gold. Assuming none of them die. Too bad we don't have enough to what's the word I'm looking for? Too bad we don't have enough to the tech to upgrade these into cannons. That would be very nice, but we don't. So do I have any just leftover muskets hanging around? I think I've done a pretty good job of moving the muskets up to the front lines. Oh, I need muskets over here. I just have all calves. Let's split off like a couple of these units. These two will do. Move them here, upgrade them to rifles, and then they can move into that city next turn. All right, so out of you, how much does it cost to turn these? This is a more expensive upgrade, but we don't really have much else to do with money right now, so. As I said, we don't really need that much more tech. All right, so yeah, grab these. These. All right, and then you guys are just healing with the Great General Medic. We need a turn to finish off this other guy, and then I think pretty much ready to go the following turn with a war declaration. All right, you guys got that roaded. We got toss down these roads in enemy territory. Probably shouldn't be roading in their territory, but whatever. Get our workers out of there. Chop this, why not? Chop this, why not? I'll finish that library. Okay, now back to drafting again. All right, so there were a bunch of cities that we had just. All right, now we can use this. So Gambit. All right, I realize I can use this. All right, get to the Choppa. And we're just pulling more military out of our butts right now. Not going to draft the Heroic Epic City, as mentioned. Hot Dog. Just move in this direction right now. We'll figure out where we need you afterwards. It's like there's this massive forest right here. Is really amusing to me. So it's like there's like an access point down here and then like down here, but like this massive forest that the AI has never roaded is like this natural barrier. Was that the last draft? Okay, that was the last draft I had this turn. How many Surrey cities do you think are needed for domination? So we're at 56%. This probably gets me up to about 60%. So it's always a little hard to say because remember you have to actually have the tiles under your territory. I would say if we could take these three like these three up to the capital plus like these three, that would do it. Somewhere around there. I expect it will take about as long as my golden age lasts, but we'll see. There is a lot of culture to get through in some of these places, and he does have quite a few old units. Like there's a lot of old. He does have. I mean, his power is not that far behind mine, but we'll see. I mean, it should take somewhere in the range of like 6 to 12 turns, roughly, something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I guess we could build the Forbidden Palace, but at this point it's not going to be that helpful. Alright, library here. I mean, this will help pop these borders relatively quickly. What this city really just needs is to grow. Like, it really just needs food. And it'll be nice when these cities are no longer suffering from unhappiness, too. Alright, so Just Win Baby came out of resistance. Too bad we can't whip the mint. Since it's going to starve anyway, we'll make sure that the borders pop. There we go. Sistine is great for that. Whatever will be, whip the granary. This way the borders will pop in 2 turns, which I would like to have happen quickly. So like, what did that do in terms of our domination percentage? Got us to 58. Yeah, this gets us to about 60%. And then we need another, what is it, 8%? Yeah, another 8%. All right. And we also will get more here, obviously. So let's time to break out these shiny new calves. I do not need pinch promotions because the AI is not, like, Surrey does not have any gunpowder unit, so I'm not going to take pinch like I would normally do here. 59%. Well, let's throw a sacrificial rifle in there to get... That's actually pretty well defended for it being on a hill. Get that top musket off at least. Well, I guess part of the reason why the odds were so bad is that guy had pinch. All right, well, that's 0.5%. I believe we can probably do better than that. 59%? We'll give it a shot. Remember, once we take out the top defender, it should get easier. Ah, that's a shame. Got him down to 1.2 health. I mean, that's a Gorilla 2 longbow with 60% defensive bonus on a hill. So, I mean, we got 60% to win, another 10% to retreat. All right, that's about what you'd expect. We won one, we lost the other. And we got the meatiest enemy units out of the way. 30%. Yeah, the odds do drop off, don't they? 30, yeah. This musket's pretty strong. It's got the hill bonus and the huge fortification bonus. All right, we'll sacrifice this 4 cross here unless this person gets lucky at 1 in 4 odds. This did not, but did plenty of damage. Got it down to 2.5 health. Probably about the best we're gonna do here. Okay, we did 0 damage. That was not what we were looking for. That's pretty awful for 33% odds to get no hits whatsoever. Pretty bad. I'd like to save this pinch one for when the musket defends. Okay, so we made up for it by winning the next fight. All right, now this pinch one. Look at that, even with pinch, only getting 50% odds with 50-50 with retreat odds as well. This is like a hill fortress down here. All right, we won anyway. So what's the? We'll win the remaining combat. So how many did we lose? 1, 2. We lost 4 units down here. A rifle and a cav and 2 cuirassiers. So yeah, not an easy battle at all. This is to get the second promotion up. Oh, I should have saved for the second attack. Then it would have ended in the city. Okay. Unit cycling, a little weird in this game sometimes. And then, does anyone want away from a promotion out of these guys? No, they're all about the same. We use our sentry unit then. Yeah, it's crazy how much stronger longbows are on hills. It's not even close. They get that innate hill bonus. Another shrine city. They're just like massively stronger on hills. It's not even close. Oh, did they not? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, where's all the workers? There. You can see they did move all the workers into their territory. All right, upgrade that. Let's move this unit up. And upgrade that. Oh, I could have upgraded this turn too, couldn't I? All right. So, do we have enough money to upgrade everything? How many of these cuirassiers do we have left? 3? We've got enough money. So, let's run 1 turn of max espionage on this guy. Well, max that doesn't break the bank. We'll just put 1,000 espionage points against this guy and then see what that does for city visibility. It's going to like double the total points we've generated the whole game. I think that's going to be the most useful thing. Yeah, I like that last bastion. We won't have this city under our possession for too long before the game's over, but appreciate the suggestion. All right, so you heal. Well, you got to have these medic units. All right. Just hanging out in there. Again, we have enough money to upgrade these units, so I will. It tends to be kind of an inefficient upgrade, turning a musket into a rifle. But again, we've got a lot of garbage units to chew through here, so. All right, you guys in here. You're still healing these dudes. The guys that are healthy are going to move over here. You can relax there. You guys chill for the time being. And then we're going to have plenty of units ready to go. So like all these units are still healing. These are some very injured calves. I think I'm going to start the war on this upcoming turn though. Not like on the next turn, turn 207. I think we're pretty much ready because we already upgraded all these dudes. And then we can try to hit that city, Bantane, Kadai, or whatever. So we want to road this for sure. Gonna pull these workers back a little bit away from the front lines and then have them available as needed. Workshop that tile, I guess. Have fun with that. All right, let's have you ride over here. And you guys, I'll just shift you over to here. Remember, if I can take this city, I'm going to have like a bajillion forest tiles to road. But yeah. I expect that they will come running into my territory, so I'm content to let them do that. Over here, while I am more aggressive elsewhere. All right, you guys, now I need you down here. Okay. Okay, split up. Two of you move here. Two of you can move here. And then you'll be in position. All right, back to drafting now. So where were we? We drafted Gambit last turn. I'm just trying to see which cities are now. All right, this city, that's the Heroic Epic city. All right, Bib Lettuce, almost ready. Marvelous, we got. All right, Axe Stand, just barely size 6. Ready to contribute for the glory of the Empire. Tata Loco. Blue Factory. So like, we haven't spent a lot of time developing these cities, but like they're actually helping a lot. The former Aztec domains are the reason why I'm so disgustingly rich in this game. Because like they're all pumping in a tremendous amount of value. Look at all these cottages. Like if I turn the yields on, like look at all this commerce. Being financial, working all these tiles, it's a lot, even if I'm not really emphasizing these. All right. I could probably just tell this to perma-build calves. Hey, look at this. Now the city's not unhappy. Now all that war weariness just disappeared instantly. All right, these borders will expand next turn, and then we'll... Oh, I was going to say then we'll get this fish resource, but it's controlled by the AI. That's annoying. Courthouse, I think. All right. Oh, look at this. The borders did not expand here. They will expand, but they didn't yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. They should have expanded, but they stayed bugged. Now remember how I moved this worker here? I remember how I said it was important to road this tile? There we go. So now this cab can actually move and join in the attack. I don't know if it's needed, but yeah, that's nice. The borders stayed all bugged out. Okay. So here we're going to hold on the defensive. We're going to let them come to us, which they almost certainly will. I expect them to move to this tile next turn, and then we'll hit them with all these rifles. But down here, this city is not defended, so we want to hit that while we can. I just want to make sure if there's anything I need to do ahead of time. I don't think so. These units are healed up and ready to go. Got rifles. He's off on researching physics like a dum-dum. We're at 61% land area. We also are only at 57% population, but that'll come easily. Like as we capture cities, his population will go down pretty drastically. All right. Boy, this city is like a production center. Why would you not be working this style? This is actually a pretty good city. Yeah, look at this. Base production 21. Nice. Anyway, and Sid's tip came out of resistance as well. So we'll let that expand. All right, yeah, well, I don't see anything else I need to do before declaring war. So let's dial him up and do it. Let's discuss something else. I'm sorry, buddy. You've actually been he's been a good friend throughout the entire game. But Let's get this over. This game's over. Let's finish it off. Like, imagine if he had attacked me at any point in this game. This game would have been a disaster if he had attacked me in the early game when Monty was causing so many problems. I'm very fortunate that he did not come after me. All right, well, time to go grab this city. It is not on a hill, and it has 3 units for defense, so Cav should be able to grab this, I think. Yeah, I have 72% with a combat 2 guy. All right. $85. Well, unless I get super unlucky, I should be good here. I'm always a little nervous when I don't have a lot of attackers, though. All right, so I was trying to save the shock guy for this, for the mace that was underneath. And fortunately, this is not on a hill. Thank goodness. This is definitely a sneak attack. There's no denying that this is a sneak attack. Only 90%. Let's take the higher odds then. 98, yeah. Backstabbed. Bantanay kid. Backstabbed. I mean, you're not wrong. But we want to get this game over with. Oh, that is a wonky pattern for the borders. Pretty, oh, actually a ton of stuff survived capture. Backstabbed. Now, it's a good thing that this guy has such a shoddy road network, so like these units can't really get over here, but this actually could get recaptured. So let's make sure we pile units into this city. We're going to move over here and upgrade. I'm going to try to get rifles in there too. Because I just need warm bodies in there to absorb any attacks. Let's just go with the generic combat 4. Because I don't know what I'm going to be facing. Now, where's my medic unit? I do have a medic unit over there. I think I have a medic unit over here. Yeah, I have a medic cav over here, so I can have this cav heal up any units that are there. My great general is on the northern end and doesn't have a realistic way of getting in there. So this, same thing. We've got our sentry dude. I want to continue upgrading in that city. All right, so you are the defender for here. We're going to give you this promotion and upgrade you. I would like to road some of these tiles over here, but I don't know if I want to send workers out undefended. I don't really have enough units over here at the moment to protect them. I should be getting some more draftees. Like this rifle can get into backstab next turn, I think. Let's see, what are the borders going to do? So this city at 60% is going to go 20, 40, 60. It's going to control these 3, but not that tile. This city at 60%, 20, 40, 60. Yeah, so this tile should not be under their control. I should have that little corridor to move units in here to hold this city if needed. Okay. Meanwhile, upgrade you. I could even upgrade the skirmishers if I want, but they don't really have promotions, and it is an expensive upgrade. All right. Thankfully, with no roads, there's very little that he can do. Like, he can't charge at Sydney or anything. He just gets stuck on the forest, and then I have interior line of reinforcement to stop him. Plus, I could always draft Sydney if I had to. I'm pretty sure he's going to come down here. If I'm wrong, then we'll figure it out. But he's gonna. This is his attack stack, so he's gonna move this into my territory. If he doesn't move it in my territory, then I do not I would be very surprised. I'm pretty good at predicting what the AI will do if I have full vision on them. Oh, by the way, we now have full vision on his entire empire because we ran the espionage points for a turn. So yeah, we actually are almost able to investigate his cities. Let's just run this for another turn, and then we can investigate city. Because why not? Again, we've got the economy for this. Once you have a gazillion money in the bank, you can kind of do whatever you want. So 62%, and we're getting close to the world population. All right, now up here I'm on, so it's like the one place I'm on the defensive is here, because that's where his big stack is with like 20, 25 units. Up here, we can go on the offensive. So let's grab We'll leave 2 rifles behind. Not you. We'll leave 2 rifles behind. And the other units will move up. And we can stay on the forest as well. And we'll go for Anchor Tom, which is on a hill, so it's good to have these. We'll run one more turn of this, and then we'll turn on research, because I wouldn't mind getting cannons. It would really help to be able to upgrade these to cannons. Not that they're very fast moving, but it wouldn't hurt. So here we're gonna hopefully kill this stack, and then we'll take the city. But I don't want to fight them in the city where they get the huge defensive bonus. That doesn't make any sense to do. And we'll move these calves with these guys. All right, these rifles. Let's see. Take city garrison promotion. Let's get you, great general. Move you over to here, and we'll move you with that stack next turn because it's very slow moving. These calves. Oh wait, they weren't fully healed, were they? Oh well. There are 2 that are almost fully healed. 1, 2, 3. We'll take the ones that are healed and move them. This guy still needs to heal for a turn. Oops, that was the wrong click. It's shift click. Shift click, not control click. It's like backwards from what I think it should be. Move you over here. And you can join with that stack as well. Oh, you're full health as well? Okay. Combat 4. Geez, Combat 4 Cav. That's a strong unit. All right. You're good there. Again, we're going to try to position you over here for roading these tiles once we capture this stuff. I'll keep you over here just in case I need a road in this area. You never know. I still have horse archers. I don't have any horse archers, do I? I'm pretty sure I don't have any horse archers. No, I have no horse archers. Only mounted units are cabs. They've all been upgraded at this point. And then it's time to grab some more draftees again. Oh, Surrey. I thought you said Sula. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, you just chill with these workers over here. Actually, you need to be another tile further north, just for safety's sake. I don't want them running out of the fog and grabbing 3 workers. All right, and you can come join this group as well. Actually, could just try to kill this unit, but I don't want to. I want to defend the city. I don't want to just leave them out in the open like that. All right, workers. Oh, these are the workers we captured. Okay, well, if these are captured workers, it's like whatever. If you serve as bait for the AI, that's okay. This late in the game, it's like they don't matter very much. Okay. Yeah, you guys hang out with these workers here. We got workers in position as needed. All right, drafting time. This was like right about where, yeah, we finished drafting this last turn. All right, so Ivory Graveyard. This is why big empires are really good, because you get the opportunity to pump out draftees. Bigger is basically always better in Civ4. It's also more expensive. So all the Aztec domains just contributed like a whole bunch of rifles. And what this is doing to our power bar graph is pretty nutty. I'll show it next turn, because like we're not only pumping out a ton of cabs everywhere, and like a bunch of these cities, I could really go through and whip these cabs, honestly, but it's fine. It's whatever. But like our power is just going up very quickly now. Now we have like 50% more power because all of these rifles are adding to the power graph. And we're about to kill them. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Drafting rifles will spike the power quite a bit. All right. Let's see what he does. I predict that this stack will move probably to here, but let's see. Constructed a grocer and glue factory. All right, where'd they move? Well, they moved somewhere, but it wasn't in there. Oh, they moved in this direction. Okay. Interesting. Not the direction I was expecting them to move. Well, they just left this city wide open, so we'll just go capture that, because it's just longbows on defense. All right. He did not do what I was expecting, but that's fine with me. Oh, the borders expand. Yeah, the borders expanded over here, which is to be expected. Okay. That's kind of an interesting war, though. We've like got combat on multiple different fronts. So we should have enough to investigate some of these cities now. Let's see. So researching physics. We can see exactly what units are in here. That's convenient. Can we investigate all the cities? I'm just curious. So we have 3,200. Yeah, we can investigate everything. So we can turn off the espionage now. Turn on research. Whoops. Let's finish chemistry. All right. Yeah, kind of interesting. We can see like we have visibility and we can even see what. Oh, that's right. We can see what they're building too. So he's mostly building cats and occasional knights. Interesting. All right. Well, let's start up here. This is about as one-sided as it gets. And do I have anyone who's close to a promotion? Nope, not really. So you get to have the fun. If this catapult gets a hit, I will be very surprised. Alright, the rest of the stack moves up. Whoa, what was that? There we go. I'm going to move into the forest because that way, if this stack chooses to attack, which they can, they will be attacking across a river and into a forest tile. And I will have the Great General Medic to heal them. So please, please throw your stack against that. Please throw your stack against those rifles in the woods. I actually wish now I had more rifles. It's only 4 of them, but I think we'll be okay. Does he own more than one? Okay, good question. What strategic resources does he have? Let's see. Yeah, he's got plenty. He's got an iron and a horse way back here, so we will not be able to turn off his strategic resources. But it was a good thought, even though it's not going to work out. All right, so we got 2 knights just standing here, so... Well, that's why we've got the rifles. Knights are good units, but not against rifles. Oh, nice. We got a great general in Just Win, baby. Well, we can start the long journey over to our heroic epic city. It's going to take a little while. Anyway. Can move there and then move back into the city. All right, so what are the actual defenders in here? 2 longbows. This is not on a hill, fortunately. 2 longbows and a mace and a pike. Do we have enough to kill that? What odds are we getting? Pretty good odds. Good enough to launch the attack? How many calves do we actually have able to attack here? Let's send in 1, and if we die, then we'll call off the attack. Because that was top defender. All right. Yeah, so it's like a lot of 70%, which are not gimmies by any means. Come on. All right. Those were the 2 hardest battles. I don't know if that mace has fortify bonus or not, but I have don't I have a shock guy who can hit the... I guess not. I actually forgot this guy could take combat 3. All right, now we're up to 86 and I'm feeling better. Am I short 1 cav? I did not stop to count. One, two, three, 1, 2. Oh, you might be right. Do I have another cav around here? I may be 1 unit short. I think you're actually right, which means I definitely shouldn't have launched this attack. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I have a spare unit to kill the last defender. Well, as long as we're killing units, though. Yeah, I was hoping... I think you're right. I don't think I have another calf available. They're all elsewhere. Oh well. So do I keep attacking? Or do we just stop for the time being? Basic math. Yeah, the most difficult part of any plan. Basic math. 1, 2, 3. All right, well, this stack cannot get back to this tile, so I don't have to worry about these guys hitting. These knights could, potentially, so I got to cover with at least 1 or 2 rifles. You know what we do? We'll just move up some rifles to cover, and then we can 100% take this next turn with the rifles, helping out. I think that's a better plan. And we do have a medic unit here. You know what? I think I could use another Great General Medic more than additional promotions in my Heroic Epic City. Let's use this guy for another Great General Medic. I could really use a second one. I can put it on a cav unit that already has Medic. All right, so let's get some of these rifles. And then we'll move up these units as well. And then that city's dead next turn, and then that's a safer plan than continuing to throw against units that can't actually take that city anyway. Because I don't have enough attackers, like a dum-dum. This unit can't get down there, but it can get like over to here, so. And we certainly have no lack of reinforcements coming up. Yeah, so you're 100% right. We had to cover the injured units to make sure they didn't get taken out. All right, so this rifle can come up and defend. And I think I can take this city. The city's on grassland. I can't take it this turn, but I think I can move up and capture it next turn, I think. How many? We might need to heal for like 1 turn. Hold on. How many healthy calves do we? I think we need 1 turn of healing here. Yeah, I think we need 1 turn of healing, and then we can look to push this city. It's only building a catapult, so that's whatever. Like, let's get these guys healed up. We have the medic unit in here to heal them. Have the sentry unit, plus we've got vision on like everything. Yeah. That unit will take forever to heal if it doesn't get in the city. There we go. Okay, you need to stay down here. Now I've got a bajillion workers ready to build roads if needed around here. I'll put 2 in this city just in case I need them. And the others I'll just have them hang out down here, do whatever. I feel like I'm taunting the AI. Come, take these workers. You know you want to. And then these draftees will just keep marching forward. I don't know exactly where they're going, but we'll figure it out as they get closer to the front lines. All right, as for these, I think these guys will just come join up with this stack over here. They're like slightly behind, but remember they moved 2 tiles, so they should be able to catch up without much trouble. So this stack is probably going to be on that tile next turn, so I think I have to be... If I get here, no, that won't get them close. If I move here, then next turn they can move in that forest while the rest of the stack moves up, so that's probably fine. I guess I should have stayed in the city then. But these guys can join the stack. All right, so we reinforce that in case that gets attacked. You guys chill there. We're probably going to need you shortly to move into forest tiles. So this city will fall next turn. I'm still curious. Like, this is the big mystery, is where is this stack going? I'm suspecting it's going to try to hit this now that it chose not to attack down here. I'm guessing it's going to hit this group, but I really don't know. So I guess we'll find out, won't we? Oh, I have to draft. All right. Don't want to forget about that. The draftees are definitely helping. Oh yeah, now I can even draft in the former Mongolian cities. Like this city, Twin Peaks, just cram out another unit. Nice that all their culture just disappears. Like all the nationality of the previous country just goes away. All right, let's see what they do. Where's that stack again? Here. Let's see where they go. They could always move back and reinforce this city, which is okay. Well, they didn't attack me.
Means the difference between poverty and starvation.
Alright, looks like they moved back to reinforce that city again, which is unfortunate. One of the reasons why I wanted to take it is so they couldn't do that. Where's the cav option? There it is. Sorry, it took me a second to find it for some reason. Oh no, they didn't move back. Where did they move? Where the heck did that stack go? Oh, there it is. Oh! Oh! Oh no! They just moved out into the open. Completely undefended. Oh no! Now we do have to attack at the river penalty, but I'm about to end this. I'm about to end this stack's whole life. Anyway, yep, that was 100% not the place to go. So we do have to attack at the river crossing penalty, but that's fine. This stack is heavy on siege units that don't get defensive bonuses and crossbows and whatnot. So yeah, this is... I mean, look, this is a complicated game. I actually think the AI plays this game pretty well for all intents and purposes, but this was not one of its great moments here. Not a shining moment for the AI. All right, we'll let the slaughter begin. Should get a lot of flanking on all those siege units too. I don't think I have enough attackers to kill the whole stack, but well, we'll certainly hit them as many of them as we can. Of course, I could send in the siege units first, but do I need to soften up this stack? I'm already getting 90% odds. Think I'm okay. Like, I'm not going to suicide siege units in when I'm getting 96% odds with calves. Is this one? This is a single-player game. There's only one AI that's still alive. Oh, even can use the shock promotion here. Well, we thinned this out nicely. Close to being able to just flat out kill some of the siege units via flanking damage. Oh, we did. We actually just killed all the siege units by flanking. Look at that. I love this game. So, you could say that was a high-value attack. Yeah, that's why siege units, if they get cut out in the open, it's not good. So they all got flanked away to nothing, and now they're all dead. The rifles should not get quite as good odds, but yeah, I mean, they should still do pretty well. Oh, but so what are we down to? Crossbows? Oh, but it's a lot of so unfortunately these units cannot reach the stack, so we're gonna have to use the rifles, which will slow our advance by 1 turn, but yeah. A lot of the units that are left are actually mounted units, which rifles get the 25% damage bonus against. Not the crossbows, obviously, but just about everything else. Oh, we actually get another promotion here? Okay. This was the turn that Suri died. Yeah, 99.6. Yes, because you really need the mounted bonus against chariots, indeed. Hey, these are horse archers, man. Archers, I mean, they're great in the classical era. Of course, this is not the classical era anymore. Yeah, we didn't have quite enough to kill everything, just not enough physical attackers. But we certainly, I mean, we certainly crushed this stack, so we won't be able to push up another tile this turn, but that's okay. Just move up. And then we've got our medic unit here, and everything else can just rest for the turn. We'll just alt-click and tell everybody to chill. Alright, but this city is not defended. Oh, they rushed a bunch of knights into it. Oh. Yeah, you know what unit's not good against knights? Yeah. Not so great here. We just have to get through the mace, but again, these are draftees, so I don't really care if they die. Look at this, the axe actually defends over the knight, because the axe does get defensive bonuses and does not get the rifle strength bonus. Draftees, this is why you go through and draft all those cities. because drafted rifles are pretty good. It's one of the weaker balance issues in Civ4 is the fact that you can draft rifles for 1 pop. I know that some of the mods that the Realms Beyond people have put together change it so rifles cost 2 pop to draft, and that does go a long way to balancing it a bit more. They probably should cost 2 pop to draft, to be honest. To get a unit that, what does a rifle cost? I think it's like 110 production. To get that for 1 pop is just an absolutely insane draft. How much do they cost? I think it's 110. Yep, 110. Like, it's insane to get that for 1 population point. Absolutely insane. So yeah, as I said, it's one of the weaker parts of balance in Civ 4. But this was a non-variant game. We're just trying to, you know, play to the best of our abilities. All right, so now that's in our hands. We didn't really gain much territory off of that, but when this city falls, we're going to gain a tremendous amount of territory because it's holding an awful lot of tiles. All right, this city I think is the next one to go after. Yeah, because this is on a hill. This one is not. So I think, yeah. So we're at 64%. Yeah, I think that taking this city may actually put us over the domination limit. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so I have enough cabs now that I feel comfortable. I should be able to capture this city. It's well defended, but it's not going to stop this many cabs, as we've already seen. I'll take this guy. This guy's healthy enough. That guy's healthy enough. Let's go forward. A lot of workers over there. Hopefully that's enough attackers. Hopefully I don't run into the math problem again of not having enough attackers. These workers are just hanging out. I actually can't get the rifles up to the front lines fast enough right now. Like, the front lines are pushing forward too fast. Only missed the first 6.5 hours of the stream. Yeah, we're hopefully getting close to wrapping up here. All right, so we now have opened up some more territory to road. I don't, but the workers, I don't want them to just suicide against enemy knights. Like, this tile down here we can grab. Let's move you over here, and then we can move up next turn. These healthy cabs, though, I think I'm ready to just push them forward. Like, just go 1, 1, 2, and then just see what happens. They can join in the attack on Anchor Tom, which actually is very poorly defended now. I can maybe blitz this next turn, because, like, what's in this city? Knights? They don't get defensive bonuses. We might be able to just, like, I've got the siege units here, but we might not need them. It is on a hill, but we'll see how many units you can cram in there. All right, you need to heal. Again, we're trying to get another great general medic down here. I have one medic guy down here that I can grab and promote. Here it is. Okay. I guess I have to wait another turn to attach that. I guess I have to wait till next turn because they have no movement points left. So that tile I would really like to road. That one right there, so that this unit doesn't have to run all the way around, but I don't have enough movement to do that. All right, well, anyway, you can move up to here. Let's get you promoted, just in case you would see combat. Nope. Can save the 3rd promotion. All right. So this city will never get attacked now. Get to the Choppa. It's too far behind the lines, so we'll just move you rifles up here for warm bodies in case that would get attacked. All right, a bunch of these injured dudes can move in here, and I will have a great general medic in this city next turn to heal them. Like, I'd rather hold that there. All right, you though can move up, and you can actually move up another tile. Same for you too, although one of them has no promotions. I want to double promote just in case it would get attacked. There we go. All right, and you can come join this too. Babylon always worse. Save game file is safe. Yeah, we're just pushing cabs forward as fast as they can go. Yeah, the instant Anchor Tom gets captured, a massive amount of territory gets freed up from the Khmer cultural control. Like it's occupying so much territory right now. Sorry, my nose is running for a little bit here. Just apologize if I'm like sniffling. All right. I mean, you guys just hang out over here for the time being, and we've got you if we need you. You come on up here because I may need roading in this area. Like as soon as Anchor Tom goes down, I'm probably going to need more roads. All right. Closing in on Anchor Tom. As mentioned, we're at 64%. I think that city may do it because remember, we're about to take this city. This is not going to give us a ton of cultural tiles under our control, but it will subtract population. Whereas over here, like Twin Peaks will expand borders. We'll find out. This city, yeah, we'll see. The next one to fall would be this city afterwards. Get to the Choppa will actually has size 40 borders, so that's 20, 40. Could certainly pick up quite a few tiles. All right, so what do we still have to draft? What were we down here? Angry Aztec. We've drafted this. Smells fishy is an even size 10. Bag of Wonders. Just win, baby. Just trying to move these units down. Oh, that's it. That tile is actually not roaded there. Whatever. Not size 6. All right, you're gonna take a couple turns to walk down there. Not size. Oh, it's still in resistance. We can draft that next turn. Backstab. All right, I guess we've run through all our draftees for the time being. Anchor Tom should be renamed to Khmer, but we won't have time for that. Maybe we might have a shot. So AI just shuffled its units around like crazy without actually attacking. Oh no, there's a caravel. Oh no, there's a catapult for some reason over here. So how many units do we have that could actually attack? Do we have enough to blitz this? I think... So let's see. There's 2 longbows. There's a mace. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knights. That's probably too many units for me to attack, honestly. I have 3 calves there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 calves there. Problem is it's a pretty well-defended target. As I would really like to blitz this turn, but I think the smarter move is just to move up a tile as we kill this catapult. Because the cabs on this tile can actually use the turn to heal because of the Great General Medic, while the slow movers move up. I think that's a better course of action. I know there's only 3 units gaining defense bonus. I think I could take this city, but well, how many? What's the health on these cabs? I mean, look, a lot of them are very beat up. I'm gonna go with my. I'm not trying to race against the clock here. I'm gonna go with my better judgment and just rest them for a turn. I do have a lot of beat up units. I'd rather get some of these back to full HP and pull some of these units forward. Okay, there's another catapult there. Now by killing this, I actually can't attack the city next turn. Because actually no, I can't. I can move here. Never mind. I thought for some reason I couldn't. I hope the army appreciates the forest camping holiday. Yeah, seriously. Alright. Is there a road on that tile? No. Why does the AI do this kind of thing? Alright, well, we're still moving there anyway, even though it's unroaded. It'll probably be in the enemy's culture, AI's culture anyway. Alright, so over here, well, we can kill these 2 chariots with these calves. Hopefully they won't even take damage doing it. Well, we got an A hit. Oops. And that one's healing. Alright. As I said, hopefully they won't take a hit. I don't want to use a rifle because I don't want the rifle to end its turn on that tile. Alright, meanwhile, the slow movers... I'm trying to think where the borders will be once this gets captured. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 20, 40, 60. 20, 40, 60. This should... Actually, this will probably be in the enemy's territory after it gets captured. Although I should have a worker on this. I should bring workers down here just to have a road on this tile, now that we've been spending all this time on it, just in case I'm able to move through here later. Alright, anyway, you can come down here too. We can leave that. That unit is not doing anything at the moment. Alright, the healthy rifles will move down. The injured ones can stop and rest there for a turn. Get back to full. As you said, this camping trip that they've decided to do on the tile. Alright, and then all the siege units move up. I might as well have them toss some rocks at the walls for one turn. Alright. As I've said, I wish I could have gotten that roaded last turn. Alright, let's lead the Heinz Guderian, great general. Alright, so we want medic 3. There we go. Actually, one attack away from another promotion. Alright, so the best I can do is get to that tile, and that'll help these units heal. I usually try to move the medic first because it makes it like easier to see how long it's going to take for the units to heal. Alright, you just relax there. Yeah, this will get all these guys back to full. Oh, that unit could promote and it would probably be back to full. Oh, well. Meanwhile, the units in the city heal. Yeah, you need to heal. Same here. They do heal fast, but it does take a turn or two. You can move up a tile, I guess. Alright, we do have an attack at a city launching this turn. So what do we have? Again, we've got... Well, do we have enough attackers to capture this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't know if we have enough attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 defenders, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We couldn't lose even one round and capture this city. So I don't think that that's enough, unfortunately. I don't think we ran into that exact problem before and managed to cram a whole bunch of units in here. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I guess I just didn't have enough units down here, sadly. If I had like 2 more caps, I think I could do this, but... Well, let's see what our odds are. 85%? Maybe we can win maybe we can win every round. Maybe. We do have some very highly promoted units. Well, here goes. Now we'll just lose the 85 and that'll be it. Alright, where's our shock dude? I have combat 4, 76. Can we do better than that? I don't think so. I think the 76 is probably the best we have. This is probably not going to work, but we'll give it our shot, best shot. Inject some drama into this. Well, we did kill the 2 toughest units already, so that's something. Alright, what's the top defender? Just a crossbow? Okay. Alright, now I know I had a formation guy. Okay, can we... What are the best odds we get here? 90. Can we do better than 90? Oh, that's much worse. I guess it's the 90. So I want to save this formation guy. This guy's injured. Yeah, that's... Ooh. I guess it's the 90. I mean, we keep winning these so far. So now I can use the formation guy, and they're gonna... Oh, we still get the axe? We still get the axe defending? Are you kidding me? Because it's like just that knight is the only dangerous one left. This is... Alright, this is another 90. 96, okay. I think we can take 96. All right, we got it. We won't lose any more battles at this point. So we had to win every combat, but it looks like we did. Wow, okay. High rolling here, yeah. I figured I'd like take, I mean, the lowest was like 75%, but it was a lot of attacks. Okay. And then we can actually rush that rifle over to garrison this city. Wow, okay. I'll take it. As I said, add a little drama in at the last second. Good thing I sent every cab. I needed every single one. Flawless victory. I'm gonna pick a name myself. Flawless victory. Oh, well, we need the one extra tile, don't we? Okay. Alright. Now can I defend this? Because I have one. Oh, yes, I can. All these units can still move. Alright, so that's the end of this offensive, I think. All these units are like at the end of like an overstretched supply line, basically. Oh, we need to get that unit in there. Yeah. The 360 no scope. Yeah, so what that really does is it means when Last Bastion pops its borders, we're going to get more territory. But we clearly can't continue on any further from here. As I said, these units are just like this is a push that's like exhausted at this point. All right, yeah, let's road this tile with you guys. Made it about as far as we can. But taking out that city, I think, gets us very close to the domination limit. If not, we'll take out that city, Nagara Jayanasi. This one is on a hill, but it's not that well defended. We do have an awful lot of units up here, still racing in. All right. I think this is the fastest way to go, because that border is going to disappear next turn. Oh, Bulgar Salat came out of resistance. It's getting 31 culture per turn because it can't work anything because of its whole population is specialists. So we're at 65%. Again, I think this puts us over the top with, but we'll find out. All right, do we need to draft anywhere else? I think we're good. I don't think anything else can get to the front lines fast enough to make a difference at this point. And we'll do this because we can still finish steel in 2 turns and then upgrade to cannons or whatever. Not that that's likely to matter. All right. Cavalry and lettuce. Yeah, have fun with that. I mean, we're still pumping out infrastructure everywhere, so helps being in a golden age, certainly. I'm just queuing up whatever at this point. So what was the notification? Enemy has been spotted near Sid's Tip and Angry Aztec. Where is that? Oh, it's boats. It's caravels. Okay, I was like, how did they get units past me? I was like, oh, they're caravels. Okay. All right, now let's take this city down, shall we? Now we'll use all of our various attackers. Okay. So what do we have in here? Put in some airships that are not going to do anything. So a lot of knights, very heavy on knights. 2 longbows, a crossbow, and then a gazillion knights. Okay. So what odds do we get from these guys? I want one of them, 31% is not especially great. I want one of them to be alive so I can use it as a garrison. I think I'll save them and use them against the 70%. That's probably about as good as we're going to do. Some of these guys are still beat up, aren't they? How about these calves? Yeah, combat 3, that's probably the best I can do. Well, that was not a great result. I think I only got 1 hit. 1 hit, yeah. Not great. So we'll do it again with another 70%. We have another combat 3, one of these guys. About what we'd expect, 1 win and 1 loss. It was just the loss was a bad loss, unfortunately. Alright, so that longbow at 4.7 is still strong enough to like be part of the fight. I don't want that guy. That guy's pretty injured. Oh, that guy must have gotten hit by airships, because that guy was not injured at the end of last turn. All right, I'll take this 87. That's the injured guy from before. I mean, if he wins a 30% and a 13%. All right. I was worried for a second there. Obviously, I'm trying to kill the city first, because once I do that, it's easy to rush more attackers forward. But there's a lot of units in here. I hope I have enough attackers to kill everything. I think that I do, but we'll see. All right, so now we can switch over to some of these units from over here. 94%. So as much as we make fun of the AI, like they absolutely will rush more units out to defend. Like they are very good at whipping out additional defenders. Like they don't fool around with that kind of thing. Maybe I should have taken formation here. Looks like I should have taken formation because this guy just lost. Oh, no, he retreated. I knew it wasn't the victory animation. Yeah, there's actually still a lot of defenders there. I may not have enough attackers, even though I thought I would. Like, it's a lot of units in there. I mean, you can see the power bar graph is pretty heavily in my favor, but... yeah. Well, we'll keep attacking, because we do still have odds on all these battles. Although, wow, that river penalty hurts a lot. Like, more than I thought it would. Now I wish this guy wasn't uselessly down here. I'm just going to use him to kill this longbow to make sure that this longbow can't reinforce the city. I feel like we're killing a lot of units of the AI. Like, a lot of units. But yeah, I mean, he's got a lot. This is immortal difficulty. They can crank out the units. Like, note again, immortal oh, he's in a golden age. That's the other thing too. He's in a golden age and it's immortal, so he's just one turns every unit every turn from every city. It does make it hard. So can I do better than 74? How about these rifles now? Yeah, looks like now's the time to use the rifles. Wish I had more than 2 of them. We'd definitely like to wrap this game up because there's so little time remaining. I mean, we're at 65%. Just really need to capture this city, and that should more or less do it. But they're making a stand here on this hill fortress. So what is it? There's 3 knights left. One of them's crippled. Oh, 4 knights. One of them's crippled. And then there's the catapults, which are irrelevant. So we got a 60% there. I'm glad I didn't try to take this last turn. Jeez. Got a 35% there. That's not good. I don't know if we have enough to take this turn. I thought for sure we did, but I don't know that we do. Like, I can move up more attackers, but I don't know if this is enough. I don't want to send in at too bad odds either. Well, domination happens at the end of the turn, not at the start of a turn. So, what is that? It's just 2 more knights now, but I don't know if I have good enough odds. I guess the 90%. I mean, we'll keep killing these. As we kill the top defenders, we start getting better and better odds. So now there's 1 knight that still can defend. And I have three attackers here, and I have 1 here. I've had pretty good luck with these odds after like that initial one. Well, obviously just jinxed it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough attackers left to capture this, but what I can do is kill some more of these units. Like the catapults and whatnot. Move up more attackers. Just literally run out of units to kill everything. I did get like 1 bad combat result very early, and I think that kind of swung things. Because like what could have required taking just 1 attack took like 3 attacks, and just kind of dragged things out of it. Too bad I didn't. Yeah, too bad I didn't move like 2 more rifles forward, because I could have finished this off. There are 2 knights left. I think I'm 1 attacker short, actually. There is 1 knight with 2 health left, And I do not believe I have any attackers left. Oh no. There's one knight with 2 HP. Yeah, I have no attackers left. That's really sad. Ah, well. So close yet so far indeed. Well, is what it is. We'll move everything up. Move these units here. Too bad I don't have one cav with that stack. Well, we'll just have to get it next turn. Womp womp. I moved this unit here under the assumption that I'd be able... Oh wait, no, I can road this tile. I was like, I moved this here under the assumption that I'd be able to take that city. Then I came up a tile short, or one attacker short. That's okay. Alright. You I'm going to put in here. That's the new Great General Medic. Only I could get these rifles up there. They're just so slow. Anything that moves one tile per turn is just so slow. There's a reason why we prioritize the fast movers so much. I think same for this dude, just too slow. There are rifles on this tile, right? Didn't I put rifles on this tile? Yeah, there's rifles. I don't know why they didn't show up. Alright, you have to heal. You have to heal. You are full health though. Alright, we got another 20 attacks that can hit this city next turn. So it's definitely falling. It's just a little, it's like, ah, man. Yeah, those vacationing. Yeah, of course, if I'd known, I would have just moved one up last turn, but oh well. Those vacationing rifles, indeed. Oh well. They enjoyed the woods a little bit too much, sadly. Got a little too comfy there. All right, so this comes down here. Do we? I was gonna say I think we actually have a medic in this city. Oh, look at this. There's nothing in here. Well, these units need to heal before I can do anything else with them. So they're very beat up. I don't have a great general here. Actually, every single unit is beat up. Yeah, you could just go to sleep there. But we might be able to snipe that. All right, let's get this over with.
Before that steam drill shall beat me down.
So now there's really very little we want. I guess we'll just go through steam power for right now. Okay. From this point forward, every city is just going to be on a cav. So I was not able to finish at the time the Golden Age ended. So sorry for that. I was not able to complete that. Oh, we did get a great engineer. Interesting. Are there any wonders we can rush? Not really. We have a great engineer. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I don't think there's any wonder we can grab right now. Statue of Liberty? No. And light bulb steam power. Well, let's put that decision aside for the moment. Sadly, I finally had the Golden Age come to a close. Okay, well, yeah, there's like nothing in the city now, so... what I was actually going to do is move into the city. Oh, I was going to say I could move into the city and then upgrade these to cannons. Does that even matter, though? Because I'm pretty sure the game ends as soon as we take this city. I mean, we're at 66%, so as soon as we take this city, the game's over. So we'll just bombard this. And the vacationing rifles can have a chance to show that they are equal contributors to the nation. The vacationing rifles. The ones that aren't damaged. A lot of these units are hurt pretty badly, but I got a guy who's higher health than that. What the? Who is not like super beat up here? I feel like every unit is like totally scarred from the fighting. Now we have a 90% person in here. This one. Yeah, geez. Again, as much as we like mock the AI, look at how much of a fight that Suri put up for this location. Imagine if he had gone for rifles. Would have been not easy if he had actually gone for rifles. Tourist trap. Vacation overtime for a turkey shoot. Yeah, alright, so... think I can do... I mean, look at how the draftees really came in handy. They pulled a lot of weight for just random units drafted out of cities. Also, if you're curious about the absolute slaughter on the power bar graph, even the AI with all their defensive bonus, even all their bonuses, they still can't stand up to a beating like Surrey's been going through. His power's down to 591, and I'm at 147, so I've almost tripled his power. All right, here, you can finish this off with a 96%er. We would have needed cannons, indeed. Oh wait, we actually lost that round? Okay. 0.6 health. All right. Let's just get this over with. All right. Taurus trap. All right. Does that put us over? Yes, it does. So we're over the domination limit. So I don't need to play out the rest of this turn. We'll just create a save game file. And do this. So that this will go in the Hall of Fame with just win. And one thing that's nice about Civ4 is you do not, in Civ6, you must move every single unit every turn. You cannot end your turn until every single unit has moved. But Civ4 says, we don't suck like that. Shift Enter will end your turn. And then that should do it. Oh, wait, did I forget to put any more units in there? Are they going to recapture the city? I had one unit in the city. I was like, maybe I should have put a defender in that city. Maybe I should have put a defender in that city. Oh well. They could have just walked in and recaptured it. But we finished it off. Congrats. GG. What an interesting game. So that game was all about surviving in the middle of the map with enemies on all sides. What a tricky game this was. The keys to this game were defending Monty's initial aggression, then using the time when Monty was in an enforced peace and he couldn't attack me to go beat up on the weak man on the map, Brennus. And like once I had Brennus's territory, I was reasonably confident I would win the game. But wow, this was a rough early game. Like this was not easy. Brennus having no medals was the key to winning this game. Still, like look at this map. Like this is the worst. This has to be the worst starting. Well, actually, Brennus is probably the worst starting position. But like, look at Surrey's starting position. He has so much land uncontested to himself. All right, let's go ahead and watch the replay. Like, I got super crowded here. Like, remember how Monty decided to like screw me over with his second city? Like, all right, at least his first city did not go directly towards me. Like Brennus moved his first city directly towards me. Yeah, but like that city was like such a screw you thing. Surrey of Armin certainly didn't help me, right? He moved directly towards me too. It's like if you ever want to talk about crowded starts, this game was a crowded start, man. There was that early Oracle, the inevitable Monty declaring war. So then we just defend against Monty for a while because there's literally no land to settle on this tiny cramped map. I really wish I could have captured these barb cities, but I just couldn't get down there. Also, I was in hot war with Monty, so that was kind of a thing too. All right, so we get peace with Monty. Session 3 starts, and then we devour Brennus, and that's really the key to the game because it doubles the territory. You can't really win against the AI on Immortal if you're like smaller than them in territory. You have to compete for their advantages with being bigger than them. You just have to. Also, it's still kind of annoying that our border, the colors in this game were so similar. I wish this had been like a yellow color or red or something. All right, so at this point, it's kind of all downhill. Monty comes back for another round, but this time we're prepared. This time we are ready to defend against him. So we did not take a lot of territory. We defended again, captured one border city, teched up, and then when we came back, we had knights, and he did not have knights, and he died instantly. So with the Aztecs dead, now we turn and head for Kublai with his bazillion wonders. Session 7, going after Kublai. And then session 8, which is what we started today, finish off Kublai. And then literally on the next turn, declare war on the Khmer, and then that's that, hit the domination limit. Obviously could have continued and eventually eliminated, but what would be the point of doing that? I feel like the domination limit's already set way too high in this game. I mean, like 68%. Like, do you think that's enough? I feel like if you have 50% of the world's territory and 50% of the world's population, the game's just over. Like, there are 5 AIs in this game. If one of them gets to 50%, the game should be over. So anyway, I think the limit is set a little bit too high. All right, let's look at the last 100 turns here. So GNP. Kublai was the GNP leader for most of the game, but a lot of that was culture. He had 10 billion wonders. Production. Looks like Suryavarman was the leader in that, with a couple golden ages spiked in. And I don't take over until the very end of the game. Food, I didn't take over the food lead until Monty was dead. So like just conquering Brennus was not enough to take the food lead. I had to take out Monty as well, and then that's when I pulled away. Power. If you go back to earlier in the game, you can't really see because of the bar graphs, but like I was dead last in power for a long time. Just had to survive and then finally pull away at the end. Culture, Kublai's culture is enormous. Had to deal with him. Espionage is going to be hilarious because I ran the espionage slider at the end of the game. Whoop! Anyway, demos. Obviously, I was first in everything. And top 5 cities. We had 2 of the top 5 cities, Sydney and Gambit. Gambit, our second city with the early Oracle. And then we captured most of the wonders. Let's see what we killed. So we killed a lot of catapults and a lot of longbows. That was the main thing. Killed a lot of catapults and longbows. I'm sure we lost mostly knights, 13 cuirassiers, 12 catapults, a lot of suicide cats, 8 knights, 9 war elephants. Really leaned on those mounted units in this game, didn't we? And then built mostly knights and cuirassiers. You don't see rifles on here because we just drafted them all, and drafted doesn't show up in the stats. As far as buildings, library, mints, blah, blah, blah. You might again say, well, why not more granaries? Because a lot of granaries were just captured. Buildings have different percentage odds to survive capture. Libraries will never survive capture because they're a cultural building. Granaries have a fairly high percentage chance to survive. I think they survive like 60% of the time. So I captured a bunch of them. Otherwise, they're like the first thing you build. All right, so that's a gigantic score, 212,000. That's one of my highest ever in terms of like real games, not some wacky variant. That is a massive Hall of Fame score because this is a very early win on a high difficulty level. So yeah, I'll take that 212K score. By the way, you have to be at like 10,000 to get Augustus Caesar because the game is, or this ranking list is oriented towards people who are newcomers, understandably. But you have to get like 10,000 to be Augustus Caesar. I have 212,000. Not that that really means all that much. So yeah, this is like just about the highest score in here. Which games are these? This is obviously Adventure 59, which was a domination win that was also early, and had a higher in-game score. I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, this is the other Immortal game I did. This was like the seafaring map. This was a much harder map than that one. I don't remember which one this is. Do we even have the replay? Oh, this is the Frederick game we did, right? This is the Frederick game we did recently. It's like a lot of recent games. And then this one, this score does not count because we were doing World Builder save file craziness. So this is not a real score. Anyway, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry that you had to wait the extra month for this game to finish, but it was a lot of fun, and we'll try to do something different next week. It won't be Civ4, but it'll be some kind of empire building strategy game. I have to think about which one I want to play. But thanks, you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again next week. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.